Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream that will return in the Avengers.
Hey!
Good.
In 2023.
Yeah, whenever the fuck that happens. Movies are canceled.
Yeah, until
Oh my
2023.
Quinn, you're awesome, man. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know what to do with this guy. He loves us so much. I'm not used to being this loved.
I'm not worth it. Is that a problem? I'm not worth loving? Is that a weird thing to say?
Who hurt you?
We also need a therapist. So
The only D&D stream that needs a therapist.
Oh, no, we know that's not true.
yeah, right. Thank you all so much for joining us here today. We're excited to get started with our game. As you can see, we are sans Colin. He will be late. He had to go to his godson's birthday party. So he'll be back in probably about an hour or so.
The kid doesn't even play D&D.
He's a loser. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Before we get started, we do have just a couple quick announcements. Starting off with, we have a new friend over in the Twitch chat, if you're watching there. It's called Nightbot, and it's there to give you information on our stream while you're watching and while we're playing. It's got a little kinks to work out still. I saw it yelled at one of our chatters for spamming caps. I don't give a shit about that. So I turned that off. But you could see a list of commands if you just type like !commands, and you can like see what it does. And we'll be adding more stuff as we go, just to kind of make the viewing experience a bit more pleasurable. I definitely thought of this first and didn't steal it from another Dungeons and Dragons chat. So check it out. Say hi to Nightbot. But don't treat it like a human, or else that's how we get Skynet. So next up,
Ben hates humanized machines. He just hates them.
That is correct.
Anything that threatens his existence.
Roomba with googly eyes? No, thank you.
Dude, there's nothing worse than humanizing your Roomba, especially because the thing is not even good. It doesn't even do its job well. So, anyway.
Notice he said human eyes, not googly eyes.
Listen, easy for you to judge. You don't have to do it for free all day, okay? You can't just, like, judge somebody. Anyway.
So we, hype train incoming. I don't know what that is. Anyway,
Something new.
I gotta move on through this. Subscribe. By the way, we have a Twitch subscription. You've seen it popping up. A couple of us are resubscribing with our Twitch Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime and aren't using that subscription, feel free to just toss it to us. It helps us get a little bit more money and ensures that we'll have some better equipment when we finally come together and meet in person. Speaking of coming together and meeting in person, we also have a Patreon. And that Patreon is patreon.com/onceuponatavern. If you go there and we get 5 subscribers at the $5 or 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or more, Mike will show up to our first in-person session completely blue. He will blue himself just for us. So we really need you to do this just to see our friend in blue body paint. So please,
guys, I wrote a song to help raise awareness for this.
Ooh,
It goes $5 blue Mike.
Yeah.
Fucking crushing it over there, buddy. Crushing it.
I have to run down to the patent office after the episode, so
Thank you.
they're open at 9 on Sundays. So.
Oh, we got a cease and desist. Hold on, let me check my email.
And then what else, Bill? What else can they get besides just a blue mic over at Patreon?
Blue mic. You can get onto the Discord chat. There's different like bonuses, and we're working on merch. And we love you. If you do that, you get to support the stream. If you love us, please, we love to play this game. But there is equipment that needs to keep the quality level up, and there's just a lot of little quality of life things that we need to invest in to get when we get back in person. So, yeah, support the stream.
Thank you. Woo! That's a great point. And I was gonna say one more. Oh, we've got shirts coming. We do have shirts coming. No thanks to Tyler. We decided to just do it without him.
I like when we just fucking tear apart Tyler for no reason.
He's the Roomba of merchandising.
Is he gonna come up behind? I hope he comes up behind Ben. God, I hope he does.
He polymorphed.
We got Senna. We need Senna.
Please, that's quality stream time.
All right. I think that's all of our announcements we have for today. So we have a lot of misery to get to. So without any further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
Let's go.
And welcome back.
Hello.
So, where we last left the party, after a surprise attack from Deb Troskell in the middle of the night, you all managed to kill her and her devil, and began repairing Varis's clinic in District 11. Throughout the days, during the time it took to rebuild the clinic, you all kind of took other time here and there to begin pursuing different reconnaissance missions and wrapping up some loose ends of your own. Many things happened. Among them, Grimold, Zane, and Sinrig went outside the wall to kind of scout around for a short time and discovered a... sorry, this chat is like distracting me over here. Discovered a being of sorts, two beings, who claimed that you were being tracked by something. When she drew the symbol in the sand and you all went back to discuss it, you learned that it was the symbol of Therazylis, the chaotic, evil new god of bloodlust. You all kind of stored this in your things to be concerned about pocket of your memory and continued on. Varis came clean about who he is, a former sorcerer of the Red King, and minimizing. Varis came clean about being the former sorcerer of the Red King, and furthermore, Joe began to kind of tie up some loose ends regarding killing Nardo. She confronted her father and even confronted Nardo, interrogating him and learning that the church had hired him and Deb to attack the Great Opening. From there, you all took the dagger from her in an attempt to try and remove her attunement to it, but her condition became worse. As she wouldn't play by the dagger's rules, it began single-handedly torturing her father and giving her nightmares of the process. When she tried to hand it over before, it cut her hand and wouldn't allow it to be given up. It even fell out of the bag that you all were holding it in, seemingly by mistake, by chance, before you all managed to snag it up. Meanwhile, Joe had continued to grow more exhausted through the evenings trying to sleep with this thing sending her nightmares. It offered her a way out, saying that if she simply gave herself to it by killing herself with it, it would be done. But of course, none of you would allow that. Joe went to see Leon to try and repair some things with that, but met his fiancée Elena and learned that Leon had heard much of what happened that night you killed Nardo, and Elena was not allowing Joe to see him. You all, a bunch of you went to District 5 to see Deliria, I believe, correct?
Yeah. I would
Thank you. You all went to see Deliria to begin discussion about the dagger and possibly what to do with it, and also went on a fact-finding mission to try and find more evidence of water, discovering that there were two lakes, a lake to the southwest and a lake to the southeast. The lake to the southeast, as the being had told you, was the orcs, and therefore she did not recommend going there. While you were all at Deliria getting information about how to destroy the dagger, either by taking it to Hell or maybe to the Lady of Pain, the ruler of Sigil, Joe went back to Barefist Brewing to talk with Klaus. And while there, she learned that Klaus was the one who wrote her the letter all the way back in Session 1 to spur her to go to District 11 and tie up her loose ends and finish her past, not understanding the amount of misery he had unleashed upon her in the process. We're going to begin the 5th day of rebuilding this, the 7th day of winter. We still have a bit of downtime to get through. So, I suppose I need to ask who wants to start. When last we checked, I believe... Who was at Delirious? I don't know why I'm blanking on this.
You, Grimald.
Okay. Pretty much everyone except Demetrius and Dozer. Dozer, who's been taking some time just chilling. Dozer, I'll come back to you and see if there was anything you wanted to do throughout the week, so don't worry. Okay, so...
She only had one item, right? And it was something really expensive?
Scroll of Incendiary Cloud. And it was 40k, I think. She also told us to go to the Fighter Guild.
Oh yeah, that sounded dope.
So just so you guys know, that was the last lead we got, was the Fighters Guild, or what was the Lady of Pain thing? I don't remember that. I don't remember.
We would have to get the Horn Serpent gem to be allowed into her wardrobe, which leads to the city that she's in charge of.
The
No.
Lady of Pain?
She's the Lady of Pain is the one that can possibly remove the curse. Just
Remove the
tell
curse,
me,
destroy
right?
the knife.
Come on.
So, let's start with the crew that was at Deliria's. Did you guys want to do anything else on this day, or are you pretty much wrapped for day 5 of rebuilding?
What time is it?
By the time you guys are done, it's about afternoon, mid-afternoon.
We could probably head to the District 6. It's just one over. Talk to... Oh, sorry. What do you think? Should we perhaps head to this Fighters Guild, see if we can get our lead?
Maybe we should have more manpower just in case things go awry.
I agree with Zane's caution. We are not sure the state the city is in currently.
Okay, that is fine. Let's go get him.
Some still do not trust us as it is.
And we can also bring word of potentially this Horn Serpent vision being a way to also destroy the dagger.
Yes, I like that idea. Okay, we'll go back to the place, to the clinic, and talk to them first. Let them know where we are going, and you'll see if they want to come with. If we have time today, if not tomorrow.
Okay. Speaking of the clinic, Dozer, where you've been hanging out for the past week, I assume checking in with Zook here and there. Is there anything you needed to do during this week of downtime since you weren't able to join us last week?
Not really. I mean, I'm curious about, the Lord of Blades. I mean, I really want to know about that. And so that's something that I'd be looking out for and trying to overhear. I'm supportive of what's going on with Joe and everything like that, but I'm very, very interested in what's happened to me. I mean, that's kind of like my personal journey right now. So that's what I'd be listening out for. I mean, I'd want to know, if anybody's heard anything, what's going on with that? Why have I not heard about it before? So
Where are you? Like, are you going places to try and learn information, or are you just kind of standing on corners and listening to people talk, or what are you up to here?
No, let me think about it, because I think that I'd want to tap into, people that I might have spoken to before, such as Lieutenant Lyric Coda. I might go talk to him and see what's going on with him, because he knows I know where his family lives. So so I might hit him up and say, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Okay.
Oh.
Remind me, where was that lieutenant again? That's been a while.
I'd assume it's around. I'd assume we're in.
Was that on the day of the great opening?
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember it now.
Yeah. That was kind of like happening over the month. Like, I was like looking at things and trying to figure out stuff while I was kind of in the in between time. And then the day of the opening, I was looking at stuff. So, that's something that I would want to do. Is I want to go check that out.
Okay, are you gonna? Where are you gonna go find him?
Damn it, where did I find him before? I didn't really specify.
He was on the street, I believe. He was preparing for the great opening.
Yeah, so that area for his post.
Okay, roll perception check for me.
Sounds good. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so that is 15.
15. While looking around through District 11, kind of taking a day after building has stopped to kind of look around and see if you could find this Lyric Coda guy, you end up finding a group of people all in the square, trying to lift these massive doors that had fallen into the square, just kind of move them out of the way. And while looking around them, you see a Lieutenant Lyric Coda just kind of commanding some goons to just kind of like, put your back into it! Come on! I don't remember his voice, so if this is wrong, super fans, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I don't even know. I don't think that was off screen. That was totally off screen. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that was
there you
totally
go.
off screen. So there you go. That's his voice now.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I'm going to be staring him down basically from across the square. So.
Okay. While you're doing that, go ahead and give me a deception check with advantage.
Okay, with advantage. Here's my boy. Let's see what we got. Deception. Ooh, 19.
19.
Good rolls.
As you are staring at him, he looks over and goes, "All right, break time! Break time, get some water, I'll be right back." And comes over. And he looks at you. Looks up at you. What?
Nice to see you, too.
Yeah, we're good old buddies, right? What do you need?
Well, you deal with military shit now. I haven't kept up. What do you know about the Lord Blades to the south?
To the south? Outside the wall south?
Must know something, or is that above your head?
I haven't been outside these walls in 20 years, and even then I was just a kid when I was.
So military intelligence doesn't mean shit anymore.
Not outside the walls. That's why there's such a bounty for it. Why, who is this Lord of Blades?
A Warforged.
Warforged? Like you?
Yeah, and he's leading a revolution, so I would think that the military would have some sort of vested interest in a new revolt.
Well, we don't really have much concern about Warforged anymore. I'd be careful if I were you. After I thought there was something odd about you. Asked around, heard some things.
Oh, well, some old buddies brought me up.
They know of you. Know you're a ruthless son of a bitch. But by you out here parading out and about with this shitty-ass disguise, you probably haven't heard. Warforged project's done. High
So they're not.
Go ahead.
So they're not building them anymore.
More than that, High Commander doesn't trust them. Says he can't control what you don't understand. He's taking them apart one by one.
Interesting. Where would one find Warforged now? Are they all being disassembled in one place, or there's none in charge or on duty anymore? I assume.
I really don't remember. And he just kind of
Damn.
looks at you.
Man, this is really the blind leading the deaf. Well,
Maybe I could remember.
maybe you could. What are we saying?
He
What
wants
is your,
money.
What is your memory really bad? I don't know what you want.
Man, that sure would be convenient if you could remember.
Man, that would be great. Well, I guess I'll see you later.
I could remember better if I had some money.
Yeah, me too. Well, I guess. Sorry. Okay. I'm so stupid. Anyway, let's see what happened on hand. I sigh as much as a Warforged sighs. Toss him 20 gold.
20 gold? Okay, roll a persuasion check for me.
With advantage because of the money?
It changed the DC.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. 20.
Nice.
Damn!
Wow.
He
damn,
he
okay.
happily
Use them all
takes it
now.
and pockets it. And he goes, it's a slow rollout. Nothing serious. It's not a panicked operation yet. But now some Warforged have been resisting and fighting back against being removed as word has spread. Where it's happening, that I am actually not sure about, but I know it's somewhere up in District 2. The Underbergens seem to have an understanding of how to do it.
Underbergens, you say?
Yep, and that's where all of them are held right now. Oh, sorry, all the ones left in the city. I guess there are more out there.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I want to do some sort of insight on this boy. Not very good at it.
Good.
You guys want to know how much insight I have? -2. Something is better than nothing. No, never mind. 9.
He's a tough cookie to read. You get the sense that he likes money.
Definitely likes money.
And yeah, it's about all you get from that.
Okay.
He's just kind of looking up at you.
Well, just so you remember, I know where your wife and children live, and I know where old Daddy Derek lives, so I can pay him a little visit at the home. Say
Right.
hello. So, just so you remember, in case you get a little gabby, in
Right.
case this comes back to me.
Right. Absolutely. I understand.
Okay.
Hey, Warforged. Does the High Commander know that you are a Warforged?
Warforged. Of course he knows I'm a Warforged. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Okay. Do you mean, does he know if I'm awakened?
So you know you are what you are. Trying to hide yourself with this disguise, but I saw through it.
You are a very perceptive little lieutenant, aren't you? He's not a very perceptive little lieutenant. I'm just terrible at disguises.
I'm just asking questions.
Okay. Well, maybe that's my business, and you can figure that out.
Sure, just your business. And he starts to walk away. All right, boys, back to work. Anything else?
Well, you're dismissed, Lieutenant. And then I just kind of like stand there and stare at him for another extra few minutes so that he knows I'm still there.
Okay.
And then leave.
All right.
Go back to it.
All right.
So that was useless. Didn't find out anything on that. All right. Just about the Warforged.
Yeah. Your Lord of Blades situation is mostly a down south thing. Joe, meanwhile, over at Barefoot Brewing. Get some tavern music. Klaus needs a hand with pouring this keg out. Do you gonna help him out?
Yes.
All right. So you
Doing so quietly and with an angry grimace on my face.
okay?
With an attitude.
I'm doing it with an attitude, damn it.
So you guys grab it.
Like,
Grab
unnecessarily do things loud and slam things down.
you
Passive
guys
aggressive.
grab the heated keg and pour it out into a cooled one as you hear like the shh, and at this point he kind of like looks over at you and he's just like, "What's wrong?"
What do you think is wrong?
You're the letter. You're mad that I was the one that wrote the letter.
I thought that you were somebody that I could trust, Klaus. You know that it is hard for me to trust people. And I had started to get to a good place with trusting others. And it seems that I don't know who to trust anymore. I thought that I did, but now I don't know.
It wasn't a bad lie. I didn't break your trust. It was what you needed to be pushed out the nest. If I told you to go do it, would you have done it? You would have argued with me and made excuses. This was simply a way to get you to do what you needed to do, and you did it. Look, I get it. You're allowed to be a little mad. Fine, okay. I should check myself here. However, I'm just asking for you to understand why I did it.
I know why you did it.
Great.
It just led me on a path that I don't know that I can come back from.
It led you to the end of the path of your past. You don't need to come back from it anymore. Simply move on from it. We have a lot of work to do. I hear the High Commander is beginning to throw a party. He's planning a party in the capital. We can get our beer in, get our servers in, and from there we can begin the process of what we do best, controlling the narrative.
And how's that?
The way we've done it for decades. With beer. Everyone is controlled and moved by what they drink. We bring it in, we serve them, we listen, and then we sell what we learn afterwards. And from there, we decide who gets what we sell. We don't just sell to anyone. It's all part of the process to keep balance.
I see. So dealing in the knowledge and secrets of others.
Part of what we do. Part of what you will be in charge of from now on.
This is such a bad time to give Joe power over something. Sorry, I had to say that. I didn't say that.
It's okay.
That was April, not
I know,
Joe.
I know.
Because Joe usually speaks in the third person.
In what capacity would you have me work?
Well, by starts, you can make contact with the High Commander, begin the process of his party planning, figure out what he wants to drink, ask a few probing questions that might help us get an idea of who's going to be there. Hire who you need or want, I don't really care. There aren't many of us anymore, but, you know, you and I are enough to handle this kind of situation.
So you want me to go talk to the High Commander? You want me to ask him what ale he best prefers? And these questions, what sort of questions would you have me ask?
Curious about the people who will be joining him at this party. This is sort of his inauguration party, since he hasn't been able to get one in the last month.
Anything else?
Whatever you feel is necessary. I trust you. And with the situation of your past grievances wrapped up, I trust there will be no distractions.
Well, let's hope there are not any. I cannot speak for the people who have come to utilize for their assistance. I do not know what sort of things might haunt them or might come back to me, but I will try my best to make sure that it does not. And what of Erickson?
He's down on the floor right now. What of him?
Is he aware of this trading of secrets and power?
His training isn't complete yet.
I see, and so you will formulate some sort of lie for him as well to send him on his way and be filled with anguish and regret as well.
Everyone needs different tools to be taught.
Also, it is just me that you lie to then.
It was barely a lie, Joe. Is this gonna be a problem?
I hope not.
Dick?
I hope not, too. Maybe you aren't ready for something like this.
Well, you said it yourself. My past is my past. It doesn't matter, it's in the past. Sorry. My past is my past. I do not know much that I have for a future anymore, but if this is what you will, I can do it.
What's that even supposed to mean? Your future is bright and full of possibilities. What is going on with you?
Chilf just has the darkest circles under her eyes right now. Not sleeping very well. My past still haunting me. But it is done.
Clearly not. Yeah, take more time for yourself. I'll handle the High Commander's party. You come back to me when all your shit's sorted.
Fine.
You leave? Or are you staying, or what?
I'm going to... Yeah, no, I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'll just say, well, Klaus, I appreciate all that you did for me as a child and as a growing young adult, but, well, I don't know when I shall see you again. She kind of grabs her things and starts to leave. I hope everything with the brewery turns out well for you.
All right.
I don't know if that came across. Sorry, she's like dejected.
Yeah, he gets it.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't take too long sorting your shit out, Joe. Whatever this is, I'm willing to help, but you need to communicate better. And until then, till you decide you want to tell me what's going on, then, yeah. Good luck.
She leaves.
All right. You make your way back to the clinic?
Yes.
All right.
No, wait. Okay, no. I want to take the note that Klaus wrote for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just write a note to Erickson, or no, to Klaus. Sorry, I want to write a note to Klaus, essentially just saying goodbye, and that I consider the debt that he has, that I owe him, to be done now that all that has happened. I write on the back, and I stick it, I don't know, in his office or somewhere behind the bar, somewhere where he'd find it. I don't know where that would be. And I leave.
Okay. Do you head back to the clinic?
Yeah.
Okay. You all come together at the end of the day, meeting up. What do we want to talk? You guys wanted to talk about something before you wrapped up the day?
Just gonna brief you guys on what we learned.
Okay. So you all
go to the Fighters Guild to get the heads up on where the Horned Serpent is.
Yeah, so in case anyone forgot what they go over is that Delirious said that she's not sure who would have answers, but way back in the day, she got her shit from people who are now part of the Fighters Guild Punch Club, which is part of District 6. So.
Why? What do we need to get from these people? I don't understand.
The information to find the Horned Devil,
Horned
which will
Serpent.
get us the gem, which will get us access to Sigil, which will let us go in there and maybe cure you and maybe get me to where I need to go.
Well, don't we just go to this place on this map? Why do we need to go to another place to find? Right? She said the Horned Serpent was in this
The
area.
water is a lead, but that is one that we could waste our time on. While we are still in the city, checking with the Fighters Guild could give us extra information. We have no guarantees of the waterway we are looking at. And I'll point to the map to the... Was it the southwest one?
The one that you haven't had any information on except that it's there is that, yeah, it's in the southwest.
Yeah. We simply know that it prefers water. Whether this is a stomping ground for it, we have no clue.
Yeah,
How-
the problem is we don't have like a point on the map. They just said it likes water, so.
And how far away is this water source?
Unclear on the map, but it says at the top of the corner that everything is within 100 miles.
Within 100 miles.
Yes, we covered quite a good distance when we traveled outside the walls last, and it was to no avail.
So
Well,
you're,
sorry, yeah.
saying we need to spend a day getting information from the Fighters Guild, then perhaps several days trying to find this Horned Serpent, then several days to come back to Deliria's to deliver it so we can go to Sigil. Is that what you are saying? Because I do not think Joe has a lot of time.
Oh yes, I was going to say it might be better if I do not go with you. I am not feeling myself.
The only way to fix that problem is to take care of the dagger, and Sigil is our best lead on that as well.
There
Unless
are
we
other
have a
ways.
way to the 5th level of hell to speak with Garion, but I don't think that's a good idea. So.
I do not know that either of those are good options. There is never only one option.
There is
Did you
another
talk to your-
solution. You all hear in your heads.
What did he say?
There is another solution.
He is not wrong.
This is the first time we're actually hearing the voice, right?
Second time.
We heard it before.
What was the first? Why am I spacing?
It was
We
calling you idiots for thinking that you couldn't it couldn't hear you.
Oh
Here.
yeah.
when we first took the dagger from her.
So we found out we were talking shit and he could hear us.
We could return the dagger temporarily so that Jo can rest. She's with all of us. I don't know if there is much damage she can do.
This unit will be good.
Did we all hear that too?
Yes.
That is probably the best bet, because if we try to travel, Demetrius is right. It's going to take us forever just to get this done.
Or you just kill me.
No. That is not an option.
Yes, it is an option.
It is not a good option, I guess is what Sinrig was trying to say.
And us taking time away from people going to check and see if their world and their plane is okay. I am not okay taking away that time from all of you.
This is part
I am
of the
not-
same journey. We have to take care of the horned serpent to go to the plane of water as well. So this is
Correct.
all part of the same thing.
Exactly. He's right. That's what I was going to say.
See, I think you're not factoring in the fact that we would all have to then live with the fact that we just killed you.
Or you do not have to do it. I can do it. It is my life.
All roads lead to Sigil. We should not fight this.
Yes. I believe if we are going this play in this ways anyway. What is the problem? You know, you're just waiting a little bit longer. We're not going to let you do anything terrible or anything.
How do we even know that it will work? We do not even know.
Well, yes, but
But we have
killing you
hope.
we don't know killing you will work either. Oh, what is the weird thing about killing you? Wait, who suggested that? Oh, the evil dagger. Yeah.
I am not saying to use the dagger to kill me.
I'm not saying that either. I'm saying he's the one who said to kill you too, right?
He said for me to kill myself with the dagger.
Oh, don't do that.
I am not planning on it.
It's just you make me nervous. Okay, yeah, no. Then but what I'm saying, it's still killing you, right?
You are suggesting that you take your life and I bring you back? It seems like you are uncertain of whether you would want to come back or not.
Well, I am not certain that I would.
This dagger has not forfeited its hold over you during any other circumstance that normally would break attunement. Why would we believe that your death would just be that simple? It could still steal your soul due to the attunement. We don't know. And I don't want to take that chance.
Oh, you know what? That is a good point. Nothing that is normal has worked out, so that is, just arcane, like he's right. That is the way to get rid of attunement, is to stand away from it, or, and you are far from it for several days and nothing is working. So maybe you dying is right. Maybe it won't work either.
Not to mention, I can't imagine dying and coming back to life is very healthy for your mental state.
I don't think anything that I have done so far has been healthy for my mental state. Living like this is not healthy for my mental state.
Well, then just take the dagger, go get some sleep. You feel better. No? Okay, I mean, you don't have to give it to her. You don't want to, but I think it's better than her just being tired all the time.
Another option, though not desirable necessarily, would be another one trying to attune with the dagger?
No.
Joe, you don't need to hold this burden on your own.
I chose it myself.
Share the load,
Joe,
masterful.
the moment he said that, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck like almost stand up a little.
I'm sorry.
When he suggests someone else attuning it, not like in a nervous way, and like a pleasurable way, like
excited way.
yeah, exactly.
No.
I say, you know what? We should all attune to the dagger.
I just start convulsing.
I get on a desk. Oh, dagger, my dagger.
Where did that desk come from? Did he bring his own desk?
That is what he has been working on this whole time.
Varis is like, why haven't you been building anything?
Ceruz is just Robin Williams.
My gosh. No. Grimmelda, that is precisely what it wants.
What do you want, Joe?
What do I want? Well, I want to have not gone on this futile mission and killed the people that I did, leaving really the only person that probably knew me without family. Because it was all for nothing. It was because of nothing.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? I mean the note, the very note that brought me here. Was my mentor. My mentor wrote it. He sent me out here to finish my training. I guess I finished it.
What you wanna? I mean, that guy is, he said kill your dad, so now he's dead. He's not a good person, you didn't do anything like wrong. Maybe his son is mad at you, but okay, you have all of us still.
The things you have done, Joe, cannot be undone. And this is a painful fact. But if you die now, if you give up now, then those sins will be your legacy. If Varis had killed himself after murdering villages, that is all he would be known for. But now he is known as a great healer, someone who brings peace to people. You can change your future. As I said to Varis, you are not only made up of your past. So what you do now matters.
Joe,
We are all here with you.
Joe, Sinric is right. You can change. You helped me change. Let me repay that.
We all promised each other we would help each other. So if nothing else, Joe, you owe us.
Yes, he was the chance to help you. Come on.
You have to help us save Aldous' people. Save my people.
Well, don't know how much help I will be if I'm trying to murder you.
You have not yet tried to murder us. You have fought valiantly against a penultimate evil dagger to prevent this from happening. You are stronger than you realize, and I'm sure it is taking its toll on you. But to give up now, why? That would make your journey futile. Giving up now is what would make all of this meaningless. The journey is not done. Perhaps you have not found the meaning in it yet.
He's always good at talking about the feelings and stuff. He's right.
Well, it was all futile. I don't know how else I can say that, but Nardo was supposed to be my family. And then he killed my family. And then I killed him and took away my friend's only family. It was all for what? Because I thought that the man with the dagger knew who I was and I had to escape that? No, it was because the man that I thought was supposed to be my mentor, he tricked me. He manipulated my feelings. I didn't need to do any of this, and yet I did. It was all futile. It has always been futile.
Joe.
Then it's up to you to make it not so. Find a reason.
I cannot do that with this dagger.
Then we will destroy it. All of us together.
That's what I am saying.
Joe, in the back of your head, and only Joe, you hear, "He deserves to pay, Master Bartley."
That is what I am saying. You just have a different way of doing it than I.
How would you like this unit to do it?
I don't want this unit to do it.
You all notice she's gone silent for a moment. This unit is designed to help the attuned, Master Bartley. This unit needs to help. This unit takes no pleasure in our current disagreement. This unit would like our disagreement to end.
And how do we end it?
Master Bartley will wield this unit again. Or give it to someone who will.
I just hold out my hands. Please, let me sleep. And she has tears streaming down her face.
Father, is there nothing we can do to help her sleep?
I do not know of anything right now that will help other than to return the dagger to her. There is something else I can try, but it will take time.
How much do you need?
I need to run an errand and perhaps take a little while outside the city.
For now, then. Joe, I implore you. Don't stop fighting. We will give you the dagger. You can get a night's rest. And perhaps with some rest, you will feel better. But you're still the storm, Joe. I'll give her the dagger so she can sleep. But I will keep an eye on her, and I will. Cynric will stay up all night. He won't sleep, just to make sure.
I don't even think
The moment it
Joe needs it to be night. Joe's just
Joe.
gonna go.
the moment it touches your hand, it's not like a fulfilling feeling, but it's like you finally let go of that breath you've been holding, and it just feels normal again. And a lot of tension is gone. Not all of the tension, obviously, but a lot of tension in you is just
That
gone.
knot in my throat is like gone.
And you're just like, and you finally feel like you could actually get some sleep tonight.
Okay.
And Cynric, you said you're staying up all night?
I will keep my eye on her. Oh, you've been staying at the Knock on Wood, though, right? Do you mind if I stay with you? Keep you company?
I don't really want somebody to watch me sleep, but you are welcome to come to stay.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll just
Your path is your own. You are allowed to choose as you do.
I'll just post up outside her room just to keep an ear rather, I guess. Make sure she's alright.
If the dagger wants me to take souls, he will allow me to sleep. Because I am of no use to him if I am in this state.
Okay. If that is it for the day.
Is it late in the day?
It's about evening. Did you want
Would
to
the shops be open?
They're starting to close up at this point, at the end of your conversation. You still have 2 more days of rebuilding as well, so always something that can be done tomorrow, unless you really want to go somewhere and try and butt in as they're closing up.
No, I'll wait till tomorrow.
Okay. You all eat your dinner with whoever you want to eat it with. If no one else has anything they want to say to each other, we'll move on to the next day of rebuilding. Continuing, getting close to the end here. You all come in and help with what you need to help with for the day. Putting up the last of the roof part of it. Building in some little extra shelving units that would be helpful for him. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do today? Demetrius, you want to start?
Yeah, I need to go and find a plant nursery, either to find some seeds or a sapling or something like that.
Not gonna find it on 11. That's for sure. Let me think. Who's gonna have a nursery in the winter?
Or yeah, I guess a greenhouse or something.
You may be able to look in Cordoba Square, the Platinum Market. Yeah, those are your or Cultiva. So depending on which one you want to look for, it's gonna affect your DC to look around for something like that. So where do you want to go?
Can I ask around to see where something like that would be first?
Sure. Give me a persuasion check.
18.
Okay. Yeah. You ask around, and you hear that there is a halfling in Cultiva that actually has a pretty impressive greenhouse. You get instructions on.
God, I want to be that character. The halfling with the greenhouse.
Actually, no, I've changed my mind since this is out of nowhere. You hear the halfling that has a greenhouse in Cultiva is actually the senator, Senator Zena Proudfoot. You know for a fact that there is no Senate being held right now, so there's a good chance she's in the district.
Okay. I will go there.
Okay.
We'll go to there.
I will go to there.
By yourself?
Unless anyone is welcome to come, but I trust you all might have other things to do, help with.
Oh, I have a quick question. I'm so sorry to interrupt, Mitch. Am I still exhausted?
Oh,
Is this a new thing?
you take a sorry, Joe. You've dreamt no dreams. You slept a very good sleep.
I'm down to level one.
And you are down 1 level of exhaustion. Senrig, if you stayed up all night, you're up 1.
I do my thing.
Your thing? Oh, you're not allowed to be exhausted from staying up, right?
So
All right, cool.
I make good berry coffee in the morning.
All right.
Good berry juice.
Yeah.
Good bean juice.
So I will say to, sorry, so that's why that led me into this. So I will say to Father Demetrius, Father, I appreciate the offer, but I'm still not feeling up to myself. I think staying here and continuing to rest would be in my best interest.
Of course, Joe.
I bid you well.
All right. So, Demetrius, you head off yourself on this chilly 8th day of winter, passing through Coltiva.
What
Or
district
passing-
is that?
Passing.
That's not six.
Coltiva is District 8.
Never mind then. Because I need to go to 6.
And I just realized, I don't think I ever... Sorry, I need my map really quick. Oh, skipping around. I don't know where I ever put my map. The downside of getting a new computer. Yeah, I never... Okay, I'm pretty sure District 8 is right next to District 11. So, with that...
It is.
Cool.
I believe it's, a little up and...
That's how I got through when I originally got to 5. So
Thank
I
you.
went
Oh, wait.
from 11
I have it on this computer. I do know. But okay.
I
So...
think it's above 10, but yeah.
No, it's definitely not above 10. That's District 3. Yeah, it's above 11 and 7. So,
Oh, is it?
yep. So, let's get some nice music.
Might have that backwards.
Oh my gosh, play Shire music.
I wish.
Sorry.
So, you head up into the farms, Coltiva District. Not many farms being farmed right now, as the land has become frozen and the light snow has fallen upon the area. The once green plains of District 8 are now covered in snow. You follow the path up as you see, like, workers are clearing the path of last night's snow, just shoveling it as you go. Following the directions you received for how to find Zena's place, you follow the path into the crossroads of Coltiva, which is like nearly in the center of the district. It takes you about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 hours to get there, so it's quite a bit of a walk. And this will be your whole day.
Okay.
Finally arriving at a not a lavish estate, but a lavish house for a halfling. A little house built into the hill. You can tell there's like many different hovels and holes around the area. As you approach, you see a couple people outside. They're tending to some pine trees that are planted out there, just kind of like tripping them off, cleaning the snow off of them. And there are a couple guards outside, a couple halfling guards who see you approaching. They're like, "Oi! Stop! What do you want?"
I was seeking some plants or seeds to purchase.
Plants or seeds to purchase?
Yes, I was to understand that this is a greenhouse, quite
The senator.
good greenhouse.
Yeah, the senator has a personal greenhouse. I don't know if she's willing to sell.
Ah. Well, perhaps would I be able to speak with her?
Roll a persuasion check.
Hey, 20.
They look at you up and down. Are you one of her constituents?
Can I insight that to whether or not that would help me get in or not?
Sure. Roll.
All right, fucking money rolls. Jesus Christ, 25.
He seems to have already made up his mind. He's just curious at this point.
Oh. No, I am not from this district, but I have lived in the city most of my life.
All right. He looks at you and goes, "Stay." Opens up the door and goes inside. It's about afternoon now at this point, so it takes a second. The door finally opens up, and you see a woman halfling, about 3 feet tall or 4 feet tall or so. The bare feet of the halfling. She's got a big fur robe on, and her hair's kind of tied up in a bun. She's clearly not expecting visitors today. And sees you, and she's just like, "You?"
Senator, forgive me for intruding like this, but I was led to believe that you have quite a lovely greenhouse in which I was wondering perhaps to procure a coniferous sapling or seeds, bulbs, anything like that would be of great use to me.
You know, you and your people have caused a lot of problems.
If you are referring to my companions and I at what has happened over the past month, I cannot deny that. I am willing to pay, of course.
Come in. And she heads inside. So you have to duck down as you walk in.
Just tea, thank you.
So
Mountains, Kendo. Mountains.
So as you enter and step inside, you see a home that is not lavish but not poor. It's just comfortable. It's very much Bilbo's home, right? Very comfortable but big, spacious. The home of a halfling that has money and likes to live very well but not above their means. She moves through the house as she kind of takes off her robe and like puts on like a big sturdier jacket, big sturdier coat, and leads you through it as she takes you to the back door. It's just a direct hall right through. She opens it up and kind of pushes out, pushing the snow up. She's like, "There's not a lot I have to offer right now. Everything in here. I usually do all my growing outside. I've moved everything in before the snow came, but then I plant a lot of new stuff for the winter, and there's not a lot that's grown yet. But as for the seeds, what kind are you looking for again?"
Preferably coniferous. It is merely an offering, so anything would be helpful.
Coniferous? You could have just taken some off a tree.
Well, this is something very special.
Okay.
Very important.
Yeah, I've got a couple pines. One sec. And she takes you into the greenhouse, and just when you walk in, it's big. You don't need to duck in for this one. There are 2 floors of this greenhouse. The glass windows, of course, are around. The sun has made this room not hot, but warm enough in here, much warmer than outside. And you see the 2 floors are like, you could not go onto the second floor. It's built for just her. You are looking at the second floor as you're walking in. But she kind of starts digging through some drawers and finally pulls one out, and she pulls out this like big pine cone, and she goes, "Should have what you need." Hands it over to you.
This will be very helpful. Thank you very much. What can I give you for it?
I would say your vote, but unfortunately... How about a favor? I don't need anything right now, but bank it.
I can do that.
Good.
Assuming it is nothing nefarious.
Honey, I'm Zena Proudfoot. I don't do nefarious. Only practical.
That is a very good mantra to live by.
However, many of my companions seem to be plotting all the nefarious things, so I suspect I will call upon you. So when I do, I expect you answer it.
If I am in this city, I most certainly will.
Very good. Anything else you need?
No, this is wonderful. Thank you very much.
All right. And she, like, pats the back of your leg, and she's, like, telling you, like, time to go, and opens up the door. She's like, you could just go around the house, and walks to her back door.
All right.
All right. And that is
Ding.
that.
Side quest added.
All right. I think we're about to get Colin in.
About time.
Woo!
So stand by as he's gonna pop in. I'm gonna try and do this as quickly and easily as possible.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop! I
It
tell
was
him.
not as quick.
I tell him to come in, and he doesn't even see the message. Bots, can you tell him to come in?
It was not as quick and painless as he thought it was.
Come in.
Colin, coming in.
Colin tried coming in.
Coming in hot.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Big Daddy.
This was supposed to be a process, so it happens quickly, so that when I say come in, he just comes in.
Bam!
Thank you, Quinn. Thank you so much.
Let's do some facts here. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island.
What is he doing back there? I see him not on Zoom.
It's mostly Lord of the Rings porn. Don't worry about that.
The temperature negative 41 degrees Celsius and negative 41 degrees, or is it 45 degrees Fahrenheit, are the same temperature.
Find the links.
Let's see what else we got. Water expands when it
Bam.
freezes.
Just like that. Nice and
So that's
easy.
why ice floats on water on a lake. If it were any other material, it would sink to the bottom. So yeah.
All right. That was fairly
Try and
painless.
kill time. Try and kill time here. Okay.
Thank you, Bill. I wasn't paying attention to any of it, but I'm sure our listeners loved it.
It was very important.
All right, Colin's ears.
Next time in Dozer's voice, please.
Here is fact time with Dozer.
So, as Demetrius makes his way back to wrap up his day, does anyone else have anything they'd like to do on the 6th day of rebuilding the clinic?
I have a question, Ben.
I have many
it still-
answers.
Is it still known as the Age of Anguish since the gate has opened, or is there a new name?
It was the Age of Anguish before the gate closed.
Oh, then what is it the age of now?
Aldous.
It's. You'll have to find a historian and ask them. I can't answer that.
Okay, well, Joe doesn't care.
Name an age until like you're at least
April
60
cared,
in.
Joe doesn't. So that's all.
When an age change, when it's the new age, something significant happens to the whole
When a
to
town
the
crier
to the
comes
whole world, not to just one city. So.
This
If
city
it's
is
up to us, it's the age of kicking ass.
All right. So with that, I assume no one else has anything they'd like to do or say on this day. The
I
6th
want
day
to go
of
to
rebuilding.
6.
Yeah, did we want to check out the Fighters Guild? Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Fight a skill.
Aldous, Sinrig,
All of
Grimald.
us? All of us?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
everyone?
as many people as possible because Zane. I
Yeah.
believe Zane wanted some backup. So if we could have
Yeah.
some more people come, that'd be good.
Okay. So you, so Aldous, Sinrig, Grimald, Zane. Anyone else?
Joe, would you come with
Are
us?
there any other fighters with us who might want to join?
Can't think of one.
Thank you.
Hell. Oh, hell. I'll come with.
All right.
Shit, here we go again.
And
Oh, shit. here
Joe,
we go
will you come?
again.
He was
I
only one
should
day
not,
from retirement.
Well, why not?
You do not want this dagger around people. I must still get some rest, and you do not. I do not. Maybe not you, but I do not want to wield this dagger in front of people right now.
And
You do not have to wield it. You can just keep it on your hip.
Oh no, the dagger will make me wield it.
And we will be there to stop it. I don't feel comfortable leaving you alone. I'll be honest with you.
But isn't Varis going to be here?
Yes.
Yes?
There he is.
Would you stay with Varys then?
I do not feel. While you might not feel comfortable leaving me here, I do not feel comfortable taking this dagger into battle yet.
Well,
I
not
know-
going into battle.
You know,
though, right?
I could use help painting this wall.
I would be more than happy to help you paint. I am not fit to go into battle right now.
I'll help you paint this wall. She grabs him by the throat and cuts his neck.
Blood for the blood god.
I just feel like the father walks in. Oh, revivify.
You come back and Joe's just in a corner, like, oh
The
god.
whole room is red. I painted the walls. I painted the walls.
All the walls.
Good to have you back.
Within a minute, I run back in and have to.
all right. East 6 or West 6, guys?
What did you say?
East
East or
6
West
or West
6?
6?
Oh,
Where's
I
the
heard
Varys?
E6, and I was like, "What is that's Essex? Are you talking about the town in London?"
Is that why they named it that? Probably.
Oh my God. Just wait to get to Norfolk and Suffolk.
Grimold Zane, do you know where the Fighters Guild will be? Or Dozer, I suppose?
Would I know? Could I roll
know-
for that?
Sure, roll
Not
a
sure.
history check.
I'll roll one as well.
Did Deliria really not tell us? Did she just say 6? And
You
Ah.
didn't ask.
She's as
I'm
vague
gonna
as
go ask
possible.
the nearest fucking person that would know these things.
yeah.
Hey, you, dog boy.
14.
You'll never believe it, Lord Wigglesnap.
13, yeah.
You guys would know that if you want to go to Punch Club, you gotta go to East 6.
Gotta
And
go
then
to
nobody
E6.
talks about Punch Club.
Nobody talks about it.
East
I was
side.
gonna say that.
All right, I go to West. No, I'm kidding. We go to East 6.
Make
All
a
right.
rule.
West Sussex.
Nobody
All
talks
right,
about
this
Punch
one's quite a
Club.
trip for you guys. So, it's going to take.
Yeah, but if we go there, everybody's got to fight. That's the third rule.
Oh, that's right.
Fights. Everybody fights.
That'll be exciting. Wonder if they'll let me use magic.
Blood for the blood god.
I think I have a staff somewhere. Yeah, I do have a staff.
Everybody fights. Nobody quits.
You have a +1 longsword too, don't you, Aldous?
What? Why? Since
You
when?
took one. We
Remember,
found
I
one.
said I don't need this, and I gave
All right,
it to
I'll,
you.
it's about
Yeah.
it's about a 12-hour walk to where you gotta go.
Oh, jeez.
Hell yeah, bro.
Cardio. Hooray for cardio.
That's a long. Oh
Beep,
boy.
bump, beep.
You're
How
always
long is
welcome
it
to
take
try
us
and find horses.
How long is it gonna take us to get there?
12
12
hours.
Yeah, we're gonna find some. I'm gonna look for a horse. I have fucking like 325 plat. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, you guys going to 6? Is that where you're going?
Yes.
Is there like
Is
an
it-
Uber? Can I rent? a
Isn't
horse?
isn't 6 mainly just a top-down, like very narrow district?
On the east side and the west side of the city, yeah, it's split.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay.
So when we said it was noon and we were thinking about going, you didn't think to say that'll take you 12 hours.
I mean, we're just saying you decided this in the morning. It's fine. I'll let you get there in the day. It's just if you want to come back that night, you're gonna be tired, regardless. So.
I want a horse. Can I rent a horse? Is there like a lease
You could
Yeah,
probably
yep.
you could probably get a cart, but not in 11. You'd need to head up to 5 to find a cart.
Is that on the way to 6?
Or yeah, it's kind. I mean, I would still let you save time if you went up to 5 to get a cart. It would still take less time to go to 5 to get a cart to go to 6.
Well then, yeah.
Perhaps-
I'll do that.
Perhaps with us traveling outside of the
Carriage.
city soon, that would be prudent.
Yeah, we can actually just you should probably just buy like a lot of horses or something, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. Are there stables near this clinic?
If you want stables, you got to go to 8.
So we could just tie our horses out outside. I guess.
There are
The
horses
place
in
that
the
sells
district,
cart doesn't have horses.
but I wouldn't rent them or buy them. They're
I
really.
Sorry, Tyler, I wasn't clear. I'm not saying go to 5 to buy a carriage. I'm saying you could go to 5 and you could rent someone. You could pay someone to take you somewhere for a carriage.
Gotcha.
It's a cab. You're getting a cab.
We'll get a cab. Let's get a cab for now.
I was
I
gonna say,
like the idea, Grimwald, but right now we don't really have anywhere to put horses, We're just going to have them on the street at 11, It's a little shady out here, so...
That's true.
Yeah, if we rent one from here, then we return it, and we have to rent another one, or else they rake you over the coals with fees. It's just horrible. It's a racket.
We're just going to rent for this one time. We're going to splurge a little, okay?
Because if we buy, we're gonna have to find parking.
Exactly. It's just gonna be a mess. And
Well, I heard about that app Spot Hero,
All right, so the boys head. We've crossed the line. You said
I
app.
didn't get to
It's
make my
over.
joke about horse insurance.
You know,
yeah.
you should have said it before he said app. He ruined it. All right, so you guys head up to District 5. You don't need to head into 5 long to find a carriage. Carriages aren't going to sit on the corner of 11. They'll go to 11, but they're not going to sit around waiting for someone to come get them. They're all up in 5. So you head up
They
to
don't
District
even really
5.
stop. They don't even really stop. You kind of have to jump out. As it goes.
You just go past the stop sign.
That's a bad joke. You get up there, end up finding someone. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So you need to find a carriage XL, and
A stretch carriage.
as you find one, you all start getting in. They all they look at Dozer, and they're like, not okay. Just be careful getting in. Like no sudden movements.
What's the load capacity on this
We're
thing?
going to find out. Let's go. Come on. You get in, and
Quite the load.
as Dozer gets in, the whole carriage just sinks a little bit.
Does his head
Like,
pop out of the
squeezed
roof
in.
too?
Suspension on this thing is destroyed.
And the horse, you can hear as he's like, all right, everyone's in, we're going, and whips it. And you hear the horse just, ugh, as it starts to go.
A horse does that?
It's like,
Yeah. The horse screams like a man.
All right, buddy. No, you're too heavy. We're going
I am
down.
so tired.
it's a magical horse.
You all,
Mr. Ed?
out of 5, through District 3, and into East 6. As you pass through District 3 for the first time, I believe, you see, for some of you the first time,
From 3.
Cordova Square, the beautiful sandstone-built buildings, the reminiscing the homage, to the old days of Cordoba, where everything was kind of like this, snow kind of lightly coating the rooftops, kids playing in the streets. It's not like the muddy streets of 11, nor is it the always bustling community of 5. Here it's just like people living and just enjoying their time. No one's trying to sell you shit here. No one's trying to get you in the door. Just people laughing. So every once in a while you'll come across stalls, people selling some things, but no one's ever hustling hard. They're just, you can notice like a couple of the vendors are just talking to people, just enjoying their time. You pass through Cordova Square, where there's a large statue in the center of the square, and a couple of guards standing around it. Always, if you've ever been to Cordova Square, there's always guards in it, just kind of watching. And you pass through into East 6. As you do, you notice the ground immediately changes. No longer are you on the cobblestone streets of New Praxia, but you've entered basically a quarry of sorts. The mountains now loom large above you to the east. The cart shakes back and forth as you pass different dwarven huts, all built seemingly carved of stone. as you start out on the edge, no one's really out. No one's around. This is because everyone is currently working in the mines. Everyone who lives in District 6 works in the mines, and that's just the way it is. As you get closer to the mountain, now kind of would be in its shadow if it were morning, you arrive at a tavern. You had told what have you told the carriage driver, the fight club, basically, or the fighters guild?
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch Club, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Punch Club.
Yep. So as he stops, you could tell very quickly a tavern. The doors are open, the windows are open despite the cold. You could hear like people laughing and music coming from within. It's about late lunchtime at this point. The driver kind of slaps on the carriage. And he's like, "All right, time to go."
Okay, have a good day.
As you jump out, he holds his hand out.
We'll need a ride back, don't we? Yes.
I can wait, but the meter's gonna run.
Why don't we just get another cab?
Is there another cab around here?
Yeah, you could get another cab around here. Not as There's not as many as in like 5, but they're around.
As long as we have a ride, yes.
All right, 25 gold.
Sure. There's 5 of us, right? So
I was gonna say.
we'll each get 5 gold.
Just get in a circle and just okay.
There is 1 horse, right? Or how many horses were there?
For this carriage, there's 2. There'd be 2 horses.
I go up to each of them and I just thank you so much for carrying us this long way, and I give each of them a good berry, just to lift their spirits a little bit.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right.
I was talking to them.
He smacks them, and they just kind of like
the horse said that.
The horses nod at you as he rides off.
Sinric, you don't need to tip them.
That's their job, Sinrig. in Dozer voice.
You are
They
now
carried many of us, and we are large beings. They feel bad.
You're now outside of this tavern with a large fist on the sign. Big fist. Biggest fist you've ever seen.
I feel like we're in the right spot.
What do you want to do?
Kick the door in?
The door's open. The door is open.
What?
Do you want to kick the door in?
Why?
No. It felt fitting with a giant fist on the door. If you just open it, you're gonna seem suspicious.
Are you sure you don't want to? Like, I love the idea of Grimald closing the door and then kicking it open.
All right, we have questions.
That's why they leave it open, because people are kicking it open.
Our insurance company is coming after you, buddy.
Okay, we enforce it.
You guys go inside?
Yeah.
All right. You walk inside to see majority dwarven tavern with a few half-orcs scattered about. All of them are dusty and grimy at this point, as many of them have clearly been drinking for what seems to be forever. But you hear one of them mention how it's been a crazy half hour, so it concerns you that they're going back to the mines after this.
This is their lunch break.
You're coming in.
Checking over here, and they're going back to the mines.
You're coming in. They're all kind of looking over at all of you, who stick out like sore thumbs with fairly nice-looking armor and nice weapons. Many of them recognize you for what you are, which would be, in their terms, annoyances. So you don't really get a good vibe coming from everyone as you're walking in.
They are not wrong.
Is there a bartender?
There is a bartender, a dwarven woman standing at the bar. The bar is dwarf size.
Oh, great! I'm like, what? Crouched over, kind of.
The actual building itself is normal sized, but the bar itself is down to dwarf size.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like not super low. It's not like halflings. Like dwarves are like, you know, low 5s, high 4s. So.
Well, I will walk up and not quiet. Just yes, we are looking for the Fighters Guild. We need to find a horned serpent.
She's cleaning the mug and looks over you and she goes, I don't know what a horned serpent is, but if you're looking for Punch Club, you're here.
This is the Fighters Guild.
It's what's left of it, really.
But
Is
wait,
there
Sinner, listen. You have to buy something. Listen, this is how it goes, okay? I've been watching these people. I promise. Listen, I'm gonna buy a beer first.
Okay, it's
I have
2
one
copper.
beer, and I like slide over a silver.
Thank you.
I just imagine all this being like,
She pours you a beer and sets it down.
Oh,
okay.
how many people are in the bar?
How many people are in the bar? I'd say a good, like, 25, 30 people.
About a round for everyone. Yeah?
Say, no, wait, you're just pissing her off because that's a lot of work. She's gotta walk all those spears around.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry, everyone.
Well, now you said you had to do it. Now you gotta do it.
Now you gotta
Okay.
do it. Now you
Beer
gotta.
for everyone, yes?
Now you seem unsure. You know.
If
Now
I
you
may
seem
offer
sure.
if I may also offer some advice, it's not the best idea to buy everyone around here. And if you're your type,
Why?
they won't take it as a gift. They'll take it as a bribe.
It is. I want information.
Yeah, no, very much is.
Yeah. About that, we not really looking for that here. But if you're interested in drinking and eating, we can be happy to serve you.
Well,
I don't know if you can tell, but I don't really eat or drink because I'm a.
My God!
I'm sorry, you're a what?
I'm
You hear Joe groan from 11.
oh,
God damn it!
Bill, I'm sorry, I still didn't hear you.
I've well, I'm kind of a golem. I don't really eat or drink. I know it's like I just like to mention it a lot.
Right.
That's just me. So, but if you have more info about Punch Club, I'd definitely. You got any literature, anything? So that we would be.
Well, this is Punch Club. It's the bar. Punch Club is every night after work. Everyone comes in. We pick the fighters. We place our bets. They fight. That's that. That's Punch Club.
Is it like a round robin, or do we sign a sheet? I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like
you can
checking
you can sign up, but there's no guarantees if you're gonna get in that night.
Oh, okay. Where's the sheet? I'm gonna go sign it now.
Is there anyone who might know information from outside the city? Anyone maybe involved in the fighting?
Roll a persuasion check.
Ugh.
Is there a
Because
registration
listen,
fee?
they told us you are renowned fighters in this place. It's full of people who know so many. They are just phenomenal adventurers, and we can really get information from you because you are so impressive.
Mike,
Okay.
are you trying to give me advantage, or
I am.
You got to do that more before I tell him to roll, but that's fine. It's fine. Take advantage.
Oh, good, 15. That's better than a 1.
Yes. Before Punch Club, Punch Club was founded by the original Fighters Guild of the city. Yes. As for who to talk to, you probably want to talk to my owner.
Oh, where are they?
She kind of like looks around the bar. She's like, he's in the corner with his friends over there. Now, I wouldn't talk to him during lunch.
Would you suggest after work?
After work, he'll be running Punch Club.
Ah, so I've been wrong. Just somewhere in between there. How long until lunch ends?
They should be starting to go back to work in about 15 minutes or so.
Well, I think we can entertain. Oh God, I can't speak today at all, Lord. Entertain ourselves for 15 minutes.
All right. You all want drinks, or?
Yes.
Right, I got it.
Okay.
2 copper each, and she pours drinks for whoever wants. Go and take 2 copper out, or however much out you'd like, while you wait for the tavern's owner.
What is your name, miss?
My name? Hilda.
Lovely beard.
The bartender.
She's just got like a bit of scruff.
Oh, I thought she was cleaning the glass with her beard when they walked in. That's what I was picturing.
An ugly
Oh
stereotype.
wait, no, it's so long that she's just like.
Do you fight in the fight club or?
Not really. Not really my thing. I make good money running the books.
So these fights, they for a prize of some kind.
Yeah, gold.
So what if we wanted to fight for information instead?
I'd say you could, but you'd also win for gold. There are plenty of side bets you can make with different people, but you really want the one thing but if you really want gold, gold is what you're going to get from us.
I don't really need it, but
I think we go talk to the owner. It seems like this person, she's here to sell beer, She's not here to sell us information. We talk to the guy. We wait 15 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
No offense. You just told me that you don't want to give me information, so I'm just going off what you said, right?
It's true.
Great.
I'm not really the type to deal. She like looks around. She goes, "Look, people around here don't really like your type, right? Like I'm just trying to do my job and be friendly and."
What do you mean?
Your type.
My type?
All your types.
Well, not dwarf, you mean?
Not dwarf. They're not racist.
Kind of people who come in here and throw their money around to win
Yeah.
everyone over.
Oh.
Sure,
Yeah.
they're not racist.
It's less about your race and more about your class status.
Well, if it could help, you're welcome to curse us as we walk away from the bar. We will look dejected and continue walking.
What is that?
We're all trying to talk to everybody's man.
I just turn around to the group and I'm like,
Your District 1 is showing, Grimald.
I was mistaken. We also really don't like his type, and she points at his ears. So,
Oh.
Ooh, so it is racist. Huh?
when it
So-
comes to him, yes.
we
I don't
came-
care. I'm fine with it.
we came to have money through fighting and adventuring sorts. Does that not matter to anyone? It's just if you have money, it's bad.
The fighting's not about the money. The money is just a plus of it all. The fighting is about dealing with things. It's an art form and
No,
a form
I
of
mean,
therapy.
you said people don't like people
It
who
is
have
Michael.
money around here, right? So does it help that we got our money from fighting monsters and villainous beings?
Well, what do you spend the money on? I see
I-
those gems all studded in your armor there. You
Well,
spend
I-
money on that?
No, I found these. This is my collection.
Right. So what about that
This
spear
one
back
is
there?
from this is a glaive. I did buy this one, yes.
How much of it has gone back into the community, the investment?
Well, I give what I can.
Right.
He
what
just
you
gave some
can.
horses some berries,
What?
He gave some horses some berries.
Gave some horses some berries. So you'd give horses berries, but not a homeless man. That's nice to know.
No, I also help people if I see they are
Oh yeah,
in
we're
need.
rebuilding
Yeah.
a clinic. We're rebuilding a clinic right now.
Oh, really?
Actually, we're right in the process of building a clinic in 11 to help the people, who are up there and poor. We're doing our best, so we're actually giving back. We are very much about giving to the community. We've all donated to this clinic
That's
to help people.
You see like a smile starting to come on your face. That's really good. That's really nice, actually. What happened to the clinic?
I rolled that 20 persuasion.
Okay.
What happened?
What happened? What happened to the clinic? She's just making conversation.
A villainous drug dealer tried to destroy it, so we are rebuilding it with our own time and energy and money. Yes.
That's good to hear. All right.
We also killed the drug dealer, so that's good too.
Sure. Why she deal drugs?
I don't know. She made a pact with a demon. I don't
Good
know.
money, I would imagine.
I don't know. Like I know people around here who deal shine, and they're all pretty good people. They're just trying to make a living.
Oh, well, this was like Deb Thruskell. She was just a bad person. So.
Oh, you killed Deb Driscoll.
Well, I personally did not, but...
Going around telling people.
Yes, I don't know.
I don't know if I would announce that.
I mean, she attacked us with a demon.
listen.
Or a dagger.
Once
It's
again-
just a diff-
No, it's not. Listen. Too much. You said too much, okay? Listen. Little things, okay?
The Trosk.
We tell them we build a clinic. Now we kill somebody who's very important in the community to the poor people, right? She used to leave.
The Troskells, while notably sinister, I should say, are known to many lower privileged people here as kind of vagrant queens. So just ixnay on that.
Okay, I will not repeat that we killed Deb Thruskell. I understand.
Again, don't. Probably for the best. At that point, you hear a. As everyone's like, all right, back to work. And like all the dwarves get up, the orcs getting back up, couple humans putting on their coats. And just start all walking out the door.
Place. Let's go.
I'm gonna go.
Couple of them are like stumbling out, and like one trips over a chair, and he's like, "Hey, are you good?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm just drunk." And then they laugh and like get up and walk out.
I'm gonna go talk to the boy, the
You
owner.
go talk to Osha.
The owner, as everyone clears out, you look over at the owner. He's still sitting there with his guys, and they're just kind of chatting, looking over at you guys who are you're basically the only ones left in the bar now at this point.
I'll
You
walk
go
up
over?
and be like, "Hello, sir. Well met."
You look, he's a dwarf who you can barely see his face. He's like, you can see his eyes, you could kind of see his lips underneath. He's got a big black beard, big black hair, just kind of coming down. He's just kind of looking up at you, and he's just like, "What?"
Oh, I had a question, actually. I've heard this tale of this renowned place, the Fighters, the Punch Club, founded by the Fighters Guild. And I was told you had many adventurers who maybe knew some information about something I am in search of. Can I buy you a drink and regale you with the question?
Are you a Sahagwin?
A what?
A Sahagin.
I don't know what that is, so...
You would know what it is. It's a fish person. It's an evil version of you. They are a lowly intelligent. They are low intelligence fish people who, if enough of them worship something, they become a god. It becomes a god.
Okay, I failed. I passed my wisdom save to not freak out at him. Rolled an 18. No, I am not. I am of the Triton race.
He looks at his friends. They all just like, "Oh yeah, all right. Triton, see, all right, you were right."
Do they like exchange gold, like for?
No, they don't exchange gold, but they were clearly discussing it. What do you want to know?
We were looking for a horned serpent. I know it likes water, but I don't know which lake to go to.
Boys, gates open back up, and all of a sudden everyone wants to go do what the dwarves did. How about that?
What did the dwarves do? I'm sorry.
Dwarves were the hunters. Kings of the city. People came to us. Wanted what they got. I know where one was back in the day.
Yes, where was that?
It's a lake southwest of here. About. Sorry, 1 sec.
While he's doing that, southwest was the orc one, right?
No, that was the good one. Southeast was the orc one, I think.
Okay. I was like, wait, what's wrong?
I know, I kept flipping them, so I finally wrote it down.
About 5 days walk off the road here.
Okay, great. I appreciate that. That is why we were here. What? I forgot. I apologize. Did not ask your name. And mine is Aldous.
Well, Give me 1 sec, actually. Oh, I'm having internet issues. Or not internet issues, but...
How's your drop frames?
No, my drop frames are good. It's Google Chrome that's being stupid.
Oh.
WebMD? WebMD? Never mind.
Roll a connection check.
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
Orange.
Okay, Drive's freaking out, so, all of Chrome is freaking out. And I'm going to close it so that it doesn't fuck up our game, because, like, what the fuck? Sorry, guys. Alright,
This episode brought to you by Chrome.
It's seriously not. I'm wondering why I still use Google Chrome, honestly. Alright, my name... You could just call me Griff.
Griff, it is nice to meet you. I appreciate the information. This was surprisingly painless. So, we'll see you later. Good day. Good luck with the mining. All this, See you around. Oh,
Can I really quickly roll an insight check on whether or not I believe that he's telling us the right area?
Roll an insight check.
That's an 18.
Nice.
The area is correct. He's leaving details out.
Griff, are there any specifics that could be given? Perhaps we could compensate you for the information.
Aldous does the full Picard forehead slap because he was trying to just get the fuck out of there and got the information he wanted.
Compensate, huh? Show me what you got.
One second, and I turn around to the group. Is he asking for money, or does he want something else? I can't tell.
Money, right? Everyone in the city likes money, yeah?
Yes, but the bartender was saying that they don't like it when we throw money around. So I feel conflicted.
We could offer to fight tonight. Might bring in a good crowd for him.
Oh, I already signed the sheet for all of us. Don't worry about
it. I am quite the scrapper, so
Don't worry. I think I've got this one. My good man. And I pull out one of the stones that is not in my armor. This beauty here. Got this a whole world away. Yes. It was a dangerous mountain trek I was on. And this large precipice, a giant boulder. We had to break it down to continue on our path, and this is a piece of this. Yes. You like it?
Quite priceless. If you know, it's hard to find stuff from far away.
You like gestures to show it closer to him. You get it close to him. Like, what do you do?
Yeah. I'll let him inspect it.
Do you set it down or are you holding it?
I'll set it down then.
Okay. So he kind of looks at it. He just kind of hovers over it. And then just he doesn't spit it, but he lets the lowest loogie just kind of hang out. The slowest loogie just kind of hang out and then just drop onto it.
Then. Okay.
You grab it away quickly, or?
Yeah. Whoa! Hey. Did you not hear what they said? This is a great treasure.
Do I look like I need your treasure?
I'm going to pull the +1 dagger from my belt, and I'm going to stick it in the table. I'm going to say, first of all, that was rude. Second of all, what about this?
As you stick it in the table.
Oh, no.
Are you going to refinish that thing? Or what?
You watch as his hand just goes flying over it to, knock it away. He doesn't grab it, he just knocks it away. And as he does, the band just stops. And he stands up at this point, just kind of on his chair, and he just looks at you and goes, "Do I look like I need any of your shit?"
No, but we are trying to compensate you for information. And you are being very rude.
I don't need your compensation. You asked a question, I gave an answer. And now you can march yourselves out of 6.
Why do you not like us?
Just, you know what? Just go. All of you go. Get out of here.
We've been nothing.
This is so
but
weird.
pleasant.
It's almost like the bartender told us to not do this exact thing, and then you guys
showed
did it
him
anyway.
A priceless rock.
Go ahead. Go out the door. Out the door. It's okay. It's fine. You guys should just go out the door.
No troublemakers in 6. And he like sits back down in his chair. And then are you all walking out at this point?
Troublemaker.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure my name's on the list for that one.
You're gonna go back to the bar and check?
I don't know. Should I? I don't know. That's too much of a diversion. Let's get out of here.
As you go back to the bar to check, like Helga's just like, "Get out!" Like, no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. Okay. Oh no, I got it.
Everybody just walk out. We don't need to be friends with everybody, right? We don't have to do that, okay?
As you're walking out, you hear, "Did I tell you to stop playing?" And the tavern's just like, "All right, sorry."
I'm gonna go pick up the dagger on my way out, sheath it, and be like, "That was worth something. You turned it down."
At that point, he starts to go over the table.
Good sir.
He starts to get over the table at this point. The other dwarves grab him, and they're like, "No, no, no!" They're like, you can see Hilda's just like, "Get out!" And all like, you make your way out of the bar.
Ben, I'm so proud of you. You made the music diegetic. I loved every second of that. You did it, Ben.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead.
I'm impressed. By the way, I'm impressed with the picture of your lover on that sign outside, and I run outside.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my fucking Chrome. So we're gonna go ahead and take a 15-minute break. We'll be back. I'm gonna say we'll be back at, and this is for all of you too, 7:10. So don't go anywhere. We will be back soon.
middle school gym room.
And welcome back.
Oh, no. Yo, these digital dice for D&D Beyond are lit. All right, go ahead.
They're really cool, yeah.
No, not until they pay us.
They're nice, but they're a little bit expensive.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could all get them.
Let's dive back into this. As the rest of you begin making your way back up to back down to District 11, does anyone have anything else they'd like to do for the 6th day of rebuilding the clinic? I don't think anyone has anything else they can.
You should
do.
probably rebuild the clinic, huh?
You have been in the process.
I mean, seriously, let's face it, Grimalt's not actually helping.
I need to find a live animal of some
Well,
sort.
remember walking to Coltiva and back was your day for today.
Ugh.
So, all right.
Wait, is this the next day after we went to 6 then? Is that what
No. You've come back, and at that point it'd be time to have dinner, and eventually head off to bed. If anyone would like to talk about anything before you go to dinner or bed, you can. But that's it.
I'm just gonna read. I'm gonna read my Infernal book.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
How's the wall look? Is it painted well? What color is it?
I was just doing this. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you
we've
tracking?
done one.
Sorry, are you tracking how many hours you've read, Aldous?
I was going to.
Yeah, make sure you're keeping track.
Yeah, I'm at 2 right now.
Okay. Like, if you come back tonight, you could probably read, like, 4 hours worth before you go to
Cool.
bed, so.
10 hours total.
Okay.
The wall looks pretty decent. There's only one coat on there. We definitely need one more. Sorry. But see, this wall is going to be gray, while the rest of the walls are going to be white.
And
So-
Joe just like looks at what she's been painting and realized it was the wrong color. Just like tries to wipe it off.
She's had a rough couple of days. I didn't want to tell her. I was just going to repaint after she went to bed.
Joe, it looks great. Definitely repaint, yes.
So good. I love it. It's just wonderful.
All right. With that, you all eat your dinners and
Good berries.
head back off to bed.
I don't eat.
Yeah, you don't eat or sleep.
Okay.
You all.
I'll go to the knock on wood again and just stay up.
Okay.
Just
That's
checking in.
another exhaustion level. You all get a full rest in the night. Joe, once again, sleeping, not having any issue doing so, despite, the usual anguish that you feel. And recovering and recovering an exhaustion
No
level.
new traumas, just the old ones.
And recovering an exhaustion level. Are you back to 0 now?
Yes.
Yay.
Sweet.
In the morning, the rest of you make your way back to the clinic to finish up the last of the work that is needed to get everything up and together. The safe, of course, survived the fireball, so everything's good there. And you're nearly finished. It's nearly complete. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do today?
Need to find a small animal.
All right. Anything specific?
Something small and alive.
And
What are you
very
doing?
killable. Just so you know, very killable. Just so killable.
Like a chicken. Like, let's say a
Wait,
chicken. Or a
Where's
rabbit. I don't
Where's Zook's owl?
know.
Not.
And with Zook, who's not here.
Or a rat. There's gotta be mice. Like
You
everywhere.
what do you want to like purchase one? Do you want to find one? I need you you got to tell me how you want to find this animal. I can't tell you what you're doing.
Help me help you.
Wait, Father, are you looking? Do we know you're looking for something?
I mean, I will say
I can cast.
Before I
I
leave.
can cast Beast Sense, and I can help
Oh.
you. I just don't
Okay.
know what you're doing it for, but I can help you.
How about we do this in character?
I am going off to procure one last thing that I need. It needs to be a small animal, preferably.
that's
I will be back as soon as I can.
I was actually a different spell I was thinking about, so I can't help you. But perhaps I could help though. Most buildings have mice or rats. Yes, would that be sufficient?
I suppose, yes.
I'll just start calling out to mice or rats.
Oh.
Just, hello, is there any furry friends, mice or rats around that would like to come have a conversation, a little chat?
Roll a deception check.
Is it deception? I don't know what he needs it for, so I'm just looking for mice or rats. Right?
All right, persuasion.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Yeah, no, that's a 9.
You call out and rodents being rodents, they are very, very tricky and very wary, and so they're not gonna just come when called.
Yeah, they're a little skittish right now. Sorry.
Yes.
Snow White.
Perhaps I will just go to the market and find a small rabbit or chicken, perhaps.
What is it you are doing, Father?
I am going to seek wisdom, and for that I need something for a ritual.
Yes, nature is the best place to find such wisdom. Animals as keepers of such things, this would be a good place to start, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius,
If
you go alone?
If you need help communicating with any animals, I could help you. If you need.
No, that will not be necessary. I appreciate your help, Cindric.
Demetrius, do you?
I'm gonna.
you really quickly kind of slink out of there.
I don't want you to make friends with the animal.
And head to Market Row. Looking around really quickly, I'm not even gonna have you roll. It's easy to find a vendor that has like small animals. You're walking by, looking around. Most of it's dead, actually, to tell you the truth. As you're looking around, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Just imagine you being like, I need a chicken alive, and they just take the chicken and like, okay, where do you
No,
want
no, 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 kill chicken. No, kill chicken.
Rush Hour 2. Sorry.
I'll be right
what
back.
is
Don't eat my
perception?
chicken.
21. Wing.
After looking around at noticing there's a lot of dead animals around, you find one stall who it says butcher on it. It's written fairly poorly, and then underneath it says live butcherins ! And you see there's a couple cages behind him, and he's just like out there like chopping shit up.
Hello, greetings.
It's a human guy. He's wearing big coat because he's outside. It doesn't look very, very clean. Definitely wouldn't pass an FDA inspection.
That's fine. Do you have live animals for sale today?
You want one of the live ones?
Yes, preferably.
I don't usually sell them live. You want me? I could kill it for you.
Oh no, that will not be necessary. I will be doing the killing.
All right. Yeah, I could sell one. He looks behind him. He goes, I got squirrel, I got rabbit, I got chicken.
Are there any, sick-looking ones that look like they are in pain? With a 15.
You look behind. They are all in these like very small cages, like can't move at all. The chicken doesn't look very healthy, and I definitely don't eat that chicken.
Okay, I'll take the chicken. I will take that one over there, the chicken.
All right, part with it for he like looks at you, looks back at it. 5 gold.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, 5 gold. He like gives the chicken. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
I will.
Tell your friends to come by.
Yeah, tell your friends about me. Yeah. All right. Then I will take the chicken and the acorn that I have and go to the back of Varis's shop.
Okay.
Is there like space back there? Is there like?
It's like an alley.
Okay, so like.
Yeah, like 10 feet.
Is it traveled or is it like a yard-ish kind of thing?
It's an alley, but it's not really traveled.
I'm just taking the trash out at that moment. I'm just like, you're gonna revivify that when you're done, right? I'm just kidding. And I just throw my garbage away and I go back inside.
I'm like, that's a 3rd level spell slot. Come on. So, all right. I look around and see that there's not really a lot of room here. So I'm going to, based on my knowledge of 11, is there a somewhat secluded place that is open?
What do you mean open? Like what kind of space are you looking for? I can't.
To plant an acorn.
Okay. In 11, no. There's really nowhere good to plant anything around here. Not to mention the ground is frozen right now.
Okay. Then I'll need to go outside the wall then. That's fine.
Okay. You head outside the wall, walking past, getting the usual spiel from the guards, telling them that they're not gonna come get you if you're in trouble and all that shit. They give you a piece of parchment to map anything you find, and you head not far, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be.
Walking off the road just a bit, and kind of. What do you do? The ground is frozen still, like I said.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna set up some candles and incense that I have with me. I'm gonna put them in a circle. I'm then going to just sort of dig up the earth as best I can using either my hands or my mace or just whatever. Just a small little hole.
Roll a strength check for me.
All right. Hey, nat 20, baby, 22.
All right.
The best hole you've ever seen.
Using your mace, you
over here.
break into the frozen ground a little bit. It's not. It's not. It's still fairly early winter, so it's not frozen deep. But so you just kind of break into the topsoil, kind of pull it away. Got a nice hole now.
Dig it up.
So I'll place the the pine cone in the dirt, cover it back up. I'll then take the chicken out of the cage, and I will say, "Be at peace, my friend," and I'll snap its neck.
Yeah.
And I'll lay the chicken on top of the covered hole, and then I'm going to cast divination.
Very cool. Super cool.
That was like super intense. I love that.
No animals were harmed in the making of this D&D session.
No,
He was in pain and sick.
In my D&D game, he has to go do that later.
It's a pretty shitty sacrifice if you really think about it. There wasn't a lot of life left in that, you know?
No, that was death. The life is the pine cone.
Okay, so as long as it is death.
Yeah.
That's life and God of life and death. Krakoa.
Who cracked open a can right as he broke the neck, by the way?
All right. As you cast it, you feel the air kind of change around you. What do you ask?
Wise Krakoa, I am in need of answers. I pray tell, what is the best way to remove the curse from my friend Joe?
You meditate for a time, waiting, praying on that question. And suddenly, beneath your hands, you feel the ground begin to break. And as it breaks, you open your eyes to see a tree begin to sprout. It grows and grows. This pine tree growing at an incredibly fast rate until it brings your eyes up to the sun. And as you do, you see the sun is no longer the sun. It's eclipsed entirely. And you see these massive kind of flagella coming off of it. As if whatever is eclipsing the sun is alive. And as you look up into it, you see a vision of ice. As far as the eye can see. A creature frozen in it. And another plotting against it. But it snaps away. You see a tire-shaped object of sorts hovering above a mountain peak. Inside you sense there's answers, but pain. Great pain, and even now you feel someone looking back out at you. And then, of course, you see Joe in a chamber with a floating orb watching her. You sense these are 3 equal answers to the one question. You blink, and you are out into the woods in the snow. The tree is not grown. It was all simply a vision.
Did you say a tire over a mountain?
A tire-shaped object.
Okay.
Hovering over a mountain.
Like with spokes, or is it just like a donut?
Like a donut shaped.
Okay.
You sense that any of these options are equally the best. There is no... there is no option easier than the other.
Okay. All right, then I will head back in to the clinic.
Okay.
3 equally confusing options.
Kill me, you know what they say. Kill me, it's only way.
All right, the rest of you.
It's clearly not the only way.
Does anyone else have anything they'd like to do on the last day?
Father, did you find your animal?
Yes, I did. And I found the answer, albeit not the one I was hoping for.
Father, you've got a chicken on you. I mean, a feather on you.
Oh, yes.
Joe's just
So-
still painting.
That answer being...
I sought guidance from my god. And I saw 3 visions, no doubt relating to the 3 options before us concerning Joe and her predicament. Unfortunately, no one vision seemed more promising, clearer, longer than any of the others. It seems that whatever option we choose will likely be equal to the other.
Sounds like a waste of a week then, huh?
It was an answer, in a way.
That is fine. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? We rebuilt the clinic.
Well, yes, I know, but he was running around doing whatever.
It was just 2 days.
Fine, a waste of 2 days. Fine, I'm just going to go back and read my book, okay? Fine, leave me alone.
Then the path to Sigil seems to be the one we should remain on, yes?
It would seem that there is no harm in that.
That is the one that aligns the most with what everybody needs.
And how does everyone feel to take a journey to this southwest lake once we are done here?
Do I get a sense of anything from Sarus as they're talking about going to Sigil and...
Nope. It's quiet. It's been quiet since you took it back. Hasn't bothered you once.
Okay.
Yes? We are in agreement then? Yeah.
Yes. Time outside the city sounds wonderful right now.
We should probably go buy some horses, though, tomorrow, okay? Otherwise, this is
Good
going to
idea.
take forever.
Good idea, yes.
I mean, how fast does a horse move?
Much faster than
Faster than walking.
I know not how to care for a horse.
I do, that's fine.
You might need a big horse.
Well, if we get a cart, we can spend less on horses. We don't all need our own horse, yes?
Oh, thank God.
You have nowhere to keep a horse.
Zane is just scared of horses. That's his...
It dibs on a horse.
Yeah, I want a horse.
I figure if we get a cart big enough for all of us, most of us anyway, and plus some extra horses then, yeah, yes.
I have just heard a lot about these horses, okay, and I've never ridden one, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Do you not have seahorses where you are from?
They are so small, though. They are like this big. That's pretty good, though. I like that.
We should make sure we have plenty of good food for these horses as well, since they will be in our employment. We should make sure they get decent wages, yes?
Well, aren't you just going to make good berries for them to eat every day? That sounds good to me.
Good berries are fine for me to eat every day, since I do not have a preference for what I eat, but they are not the most tasteful things, you know? We should make sure
They're called good berries.
Yes, they are very good, but eating once a day is, you know, it takes some getting used to. So we should make sure to take care of these horses. They will be under our care. Yes.
Are they not beasts of burden? They are grass. They eat grass. There's grass everywhere. It's like fresh grass, actually. That's probably the freshest grass they've ever had.
Well, it's winter outside, and also they could use oats, carrots as treats, yes.
I'm going to turn to who looks the least invested in this conversation. Varis. I'm going to turn to Varis. I am sorry. I do not know if you know what they're talking about, Varis, but this sigil, I do not know what they are talking about. This plan, whatever this plan is, I do not know anything about it. What do they mean? This sigil? How is this going to do anything to get rid of this dagger?
Honestly, I have no idea how it's going to work.
See, and this is what bothers me, is we are all walking into this sigil place to go to where, to do what?
Well, I suppose we don't know if it's going to work unless we try it, though.
Yes, but shouldn't we try other options that are less likely to take us to what? Hell? Because that's where this weapon is from, is it not?
No, the lady, they said there's a lady there who can help us, remember?
No, I was not there for that.
Oh, Delirious.
I don't know what this is.
Delirious friends with this Lady of Pain, right? The Lady of Pain runs Sigil. She runs this place we're going to. So we go to Sigil, we talk to the Lady of Pain. She's going to find a way for us to get rid of your dagger. And she's also going to find a way to send me and Cynric back to where we got to go.
Her name is the Lady of Pain.
Yes?
Yes.
This sounds like a good idea to everyone.
Would you
It's better than Gary and the devil who created the dagger, yes?
Yeah, I mean, attuning to a cursed dagger sounded like a bad idea too, but you did it.
Yes, and that was my choice. That is not a choice that all of you made.
And now I'm going to make this choice. To talk to the Lady of Pain to help you.
This is not your problem. It is my problem.
Well, then I'm going for me so I can get to my home. I don't care. But we are going, so why not kill two birds with one stone? You know,
I
like
think we've killed enough birds for today. Thank you.
Also, Joe, I know that you think a simpler solution would to be, to allow yourself to die, but that would still leave the dagger on this plane in existence. If the Lady of Pain is able to destroy it permanently, this would be a much better option for everyone that lives here. Yes?
Is she?
That was what the
Or
Lyria
is
told
she
us.
only going to remove the curse?
Maybe she could destroy it. If she's powerful enough to destroy the attunement, maybe there's more she could do.
Either way, perhaps it is best not to speak of it too much, for Saruz is probably always listening. Yes?
I mean, he has been quiet since I've gotten him back. I do not get a sense of anything. Whatever he feels about this plan, I do not know.
He may not be speaking, but that does not mean he is not listening. The less we say about this matter, the better, I believe. Would not do well to anger it. So we are going to this lake to get the gem of this horned serpent, to go to Sigil, so that Aldous can go back to his plane. That is what we are doing. Yes?
That is why I'm here, yeah?
If that is what we are doing, then I am fine with that.
That is what we are doing.
She is fine with that.
If that is what we're doing, then I am fine with that. But
That is what we are doing.
And that is what we are doing.
She is fine.
At that point, you all.
This is the way,
At that point, you all you're just about finished up, and you all hear like a rabble coming from outside. Just like people just kind of.
A rabble. I thought you said a rattle.
A rabble. They're just all like rabble, 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 rabble.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
I'm gonna hit my cap of disguise and look like a normal human and go outside.
Okay. You
sound like an angry mob.
You head outside. It's not an angry mob outside. Just people running through the street. They're all running past you, heading toward. They're heading east.
They're more of a neutral mob.
Do I get a sense of where they might be heading? Can I try to
No mob at all. They are not unified. As you look where they're heading, it seems to be maybe toward the gate. That seems to be something that would get everyone up in a tussle.
Where are you guys running off to?
Oi, mate! They found someone coming in from outside.
Oh, someone coming in from outside. That's crazy. Ain't nobody been out there forever.
That's what we've been saying. We gotta go see them. And they run off.
Down, let's go.
Off with they came from outside. Oh.
You there, dog boy. What's the meaning of this
Let's
horrible...
go check it out.
I'm gonna hop back in the place and be like, hey, listen, they said there's a guy coming in from outside.
That is not an angry mob for us?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna truck it to the...
Yeah.
You know what? Nah, I'm not interested. I think all of us probably, we could probably just stay, right? Because we don't have to go there, right?
I'm super interested.
We're more...
So
I've
am
lived
I.
in the city my whole life, and there's somebody coming in from the outside?
We've
just been talking about getting horses. Grimald's all...
Oh, no, that's really... I think that's really cool.
Horses in commotion! Horses in commotion!
He just says it as he shouts and runs out.
Come on, we gotta make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
Well, aren't we all going that way anyways?
Well, not until tomorrow, but yeah, let's go.
You all, is everyone going?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You all are running out, following the crowds of people, kind of getting pushed together, as you get closer, pushing your way through, kind of seeing it. As you get close to the square, you see there's a bunch of guards standing around in a circle, And like it's not like there's no fight, there's no aggression. Everyone's just kind of standing in a circle. You see like people are like getting on top of each other. Some are trying to climb on the buildings just to like try and get a look at what's going on. It's tough to see from here for sure.
I'm gonna move to the
Can
front.
we push? Yeah, push to the front.
Push to the front. As you push to the front, you could still the guards are still like surrounding whatever they're talking to. So like you can't see anything. Like there's 2 Warforged there, kind of like blocking the way. The guards are. It's still a bit further away from you. Like there's guards who have like kind of cleared the area to like make sure no one gets all up in their business, kind of shit.
Is there something to climb up on nearby?
Yeah, there's roofs, there's buildings.
I really wish we had Zook right now.
Yeah, there's Dozer, there's Sinrig.
Can I just go climb up a building that maybe I would know was easy to get on top of?
Sure, yeah, you've been in the area before, so yeah, there's a couple of spots that are actually so easy to climb on. You don't even need to roll. You just climb up onto it. Roll perception check for me.
Riff raff, street rat.
Can I just climb on Dozer?
That.
Oh, I got a 22.
A 22. As you look and see, you notice about 10 guards are all circled around a man. Blonde, looks to be about in his 30s. He's wearing basically a potato sack at this point. He's not beaten up or anything. He doesn't look like hurt, but he's very thin. You can tell he's very gaunt in his face. And they're just kind of like talking to him. Like you can see the guards just kind of like have their arms crossed and stuff. And finally they just they're like one looks at another and they nod. And they just like 2 guards step aside and they each grab him by the arm and they start walking him over to a cart. And now the guards part to like reveal him to the people, and you see everyone just like shouting, and people are yelling. People are yelling names. They're like, "Do you know so and so? Do you know Marie? Do you know Alex?" And they're just like asking him like all these questions. He's clearly overwhelmed and terrified at this point. He's just looking around. The guards are not manhandling him. They're just kind of guiding him to the cart and then just kind of lift him up onto it. And he's not manacled or anything.
He's a human?
He's a human, yes.
Is he within 70 feet of me?
By the time he gets onto the cart, you're at the front. Yeah, he's within 70 feet of you.
Do I recognize him?
He hears a voice in his head. Greetings, stranger.
Ah!
What is your... It is all right. It is all right. I am a friend. You can talk to me as well.
What's your name?
My name is Father Demetrius. I am a healer in these parts. What is your name?
Clement?
Nice to meet you, Clement.
Where's the capital?
The capital?
The guards are getting up on the horse now. On the cart. Yeah, where they're taking you there. Where is it?
The capital. Well, the capital of this land used to be Praxia. And then this whole city sort of became walled off. So
No. I know that. Where is the Capitol building? They're taking me there. And the horses smack off and they ride him out of your range.
So I had a quick chat.
Joe, you did not recognize him, by the way. Sorry.
Okay.
I had a quick chat with this man. His name is Clement, and they are taking him to the Capitol building. I assume that is going to be somewhere in one to talk to Girgigax, if I had to guess.
Doesn't that guy hate us still?
No.
Oh, no, we're friends now.
Seeing as we saved his life, I would assume we are on neutral terms at the very
And
least.
basically put him in power.
He also offered us money if we go outside their walls and get bounties, and we have a mutual understanding of one another.
This might be a good time to pay him a visit, see if we can maybe, figure out who this guy is.
I thought we were going to get back to your home.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't actually really care.
I think Girgigax opened the city up, so a new visitor is good for his movement forward. I think this stranger may be well treated, and therefore our pressing goals may take precedence.
Yes, they did not seem to be mistreating him, merely moving him as quickly as possible.
I would agree. I think it's in Girgigax's best interest to paint him in a positive light, so I don't think we have anything to worry here.
Great.
That
was interesting though, like crazy, right?
Yes, the first visitor to the city.
Yeah, probably the last
Since
time
the
I followed a
gate.
crowd though. That was kind of, I mean, it was boring a little bit. I didn't see
Do
anything.
I see anybody in the crowd that I recognize?
No. You don't even need to roll. No. Not apart from like the usual like.
Yeah.
I've seen that person on the street before. Or...
There goes the baker with his tray, like always.
All the Disney references tonight.
All right, so you all, excuse me, you all turn around and head back to the clinic to finish up the final touches. And very quickly, within the hour, the clinic, Varis' clinic, is rebuilt.
Ba-na-na-na.
It's like, Joe. The wall is painted. We're fine. Okay, we can stop.
She is practicing.
You guys, why am I painting in Fantasyland and in real life? This is
Some bullshit.
this is horrible.
It's supposed to be an escape.
April, you could have said no. I'm just saying. I asked you to help, and
Now you go outside and you wax the horse. Wax on, wax off.
I'm sorry.
Speaking
I
of
was like-
wax, if
I
we
was
could-
thinking like you were gonna rip off its fur. I'm like, ah!
Does
speaking
anyone...
of wax,
'cause paint the
Varis
fence,
put
that's
a
what-
like fire retarded wax inside the paint.
Okay.
Try to
Perfect.
stave
Perfect.
off. Future
Roll an
fire.
alchemical
It's
check.
it's this new stuff called asbestos.
Nothing is gonna go wrong.
Nothing.
They say it's the bestest.
You can actually play with it. You make little asbestos balls. It's great.
He failed his medicine check, so he doesn't know any better.
You all
Or is a really good medicine check.
Finish
and I
up?
do know better.
get your dinner and eat it as you wrap up for the day. The 9th day of winter. Only 42 to go. As you all part to rest and prepare for tomorrow's journey.
Are you saying there's 61 days in
There are 51 days in winter.
51 days? All right.
That doesn't mean it won't snow in May.
Right, you know, living in the Midwest and all that.
Better not. It's a fantasy world.
So,
Yeah, this is Ben's world. Snow stops as soon as winter's over.
January
Okay.
1st. No more snow. The snow. All right. So,
Birds are
How
singing,
close-
sun is shining.
How close or far are we from like the winter solstice?
the winter solstice is halfway through winter, so it'd be the
Okay, well, yeah,
the
it's fair.
25th day of winter. All right. You all rest. Some dream, others don't sleep at all. As you awaken in the morning to prepare for your journey ahead, awaken bright and early to meet up at the clinic and prepare to do what you got to do.
Buying horses.
Yes! Like Grimald and fucking Aldous are way too stoked about buying horses.
So you head over to Cultiva. Who's going to buy the horses?
Grimald and Aldous.
I have a
I'd
quick
like to
question.
think that as being a rich elf from the first district, I may know a little bit about horses.
Yeah, Joe ain't
I
gonna
re-
know how to ride a horse for shit.
I repeat, I know nothing about keeping or riding a horse.
Yeah.
Did I turn over the management of the clinic to Kenneth last time?
It would be today as he's coming into work. Did you brief him on it over the week or?
I hinted at the fact that I'm going to be leaving, and he's going to kind of be taking over the day-to-day running of the place.
Okay.
And I will continue to fund the clinic, but it's his clinic now for all intents and purposes.
He's a little shook about it. He's like, Mr. Varis, are you sure?
Listen, in my short tenure as the runner of this place, it burned down, so quite positive.
Well, you have been a great mentor to me, and I hope to see you again still.
Oh, I mean, I gotta drop off the money somehow, so yeah, you'll see me.
Great. And I, of course, am going to I'll be teaching Dino everything he needs to know.
I would hope so. He's got a bright future in medicine.
All right, so you've...
Just don't let him follow his dreams, whatever you do. Make sure he sticks to the plan to make money. No, I was kidding.
Sorry, I'm having issues. All right,
Aren't we all?
Yeah, right. I guess my computer's being weird today. I hope Zoom might fuck up on me. Just a heads up. All right, so, and now I'm thinking, did I turn it off last night? Anyway, so Aldous and Grimald, you two head over to Coltiva to buy these horses. You don't have to go far or deep into Coltiva. It's fairly on the there are lots of places, lots of stables to get what you need. You arrive at one and see just the guys out tending to the horses, spreading out the feed. What do you approach them?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my cap in disguise still active though, so I don't look like a blue guy.
Okay. Walk up to him. He sees you all and he goes, "Hey, how's it going today?"
Good. We would like to purchase some some horses.
It's a good thing too. That's all I got.
He's frozen.
You can still hear him.
Really? I'm frozen?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, but not see you. Well, we can see you, but just one frame of you.
And it's a really bad frame too.
Yeah, it's
You look
embarrassing.
super judgmental in this frame, to be totally
You
honest.
really did.
All right.
Kind of fitting though for when I speak.
I'm going to try and we're going to take a really quick break, I guess, while I try and sort this out. And I'll be right back. All right? All right. We're back.
Guess who's back again. Once upon a tavern is back. Guess who's back? Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Solid.
Technology is just awful.
But it's okay because we're here to have fun.
Yeah, but like we'd have more fun in person. I'm sick of these sick of Zoom. Wear your fucking masks, you idiots. All right.
Unless Zoom pays us, then we're not sick of Zoom.
Sure. Well, yeah. Anyway, let's get the music back up and then we'll get this started.
Yeah, Bill, start the music back up.
No, not that one.
Guess who's back?
Nope.
Back.
Nope.
Bang.
Stop. Please stop.
I'm creating a
Please.
monster and nobody wants shit. Oh, okay.
Please. Don't ever do it again. All right.
Horses are 75 gold. If you want me to just skip where we.
No, roleplay this.
All right. So, Aldous and Grimald were buying horses when Wesley left off.
Where we last left our heroes, they were purchasing steeds.
So,
Not heroes, party.
what?
Not hero.
How many are you gonna need?
This is okay, Grimald. I think like you and me for sure need a horse, right? Absolutely. Then we need 2 to pull a cart for the big boys.
And then maybe
You know, Zane
2
hates
more,
horses.
just like some riding horses for those who don't want the cart.
That's what I'm saying. You think like two draft horses for the cart, 2 riding horses for us. Then we need probably like 2 more riding horses, right? Or maybe 2 carts. How many people can fit in your carts? One of your carts.
One of my carts. I'm not really sure if I'm willing to sell one of my carts, but if I were to,
Oh.
I could probably fit like a good 6 in there. Squeeze them in. Draft horses got to be good draft horses, though, which I do have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. 1. Wait, we're gonna have the midget guy with us.
Cinna.
And see. Oh my god.
He has his dog.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has
Can
his dog.
Sinric ride Cinna?
No, Cinna's way too small for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5,
I'm
6.
a person too.
6, and then we have 2 horses for us. So like, I think we get 4 riding horses, 2 draft horses, and a cart.
That sounds reasonable, Aldous.
Okay, sorry, that was all out of my voice, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm in disguise. It's okay. Yeah, 4 riding horses, 2 draft horses, and a cart.
And then I'll lean into him. If you happen to have a war horse, I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm probably never going to use it, but I'm just excited at the prospect of riding outside of the city on a war horse.
I definitely don't have a war horse. But I can get you 2 riding horses, or I can get you 3 riding horses and 2 draft horses. That's really all I got right now.
Oh, you don't have one more riding horse? Just like one more?
I don't, but the guy right up the street would.
All right, fine. We'll go ask him in a second. And then you can give me the cart too.
The cart? Not really looking to part with one. But for an extra, give me a little bit more than it's worth, and maybe I'll be willing to let it go.
Oh. Like,
How about 30 gold for the cart?
Okay.
We'll do 100, 150, 225 plus 90, and then 300 for all the horses.
Would you mind if I saw the horses first?
Yeah, they're right in there. It takes you in. They're not bad. They're not great. They're nothing to be really excited about, but they'll do the job. And of course, you're gonna need blankets for them if you're taking them out in the winter. So I could give you a blanket for each of them for an extra, let's say 310 altogether.
That is actually very good pricing. Thank you. You're very generous.
Yeah, if you're buying all the horses, I mean, not many people come through and say, "Give me all of them." So I'll give you a little bit of a discount.
Yeah, with this whole gate thing opening up, things are getting crazy. Everybody want to try to go out there.
Are you from Minnesota?
All right. So yeah, sound like a plan?
That sounds good to me, Grimald. Are you chill with? Is that okay with you?
This seems agreeable. The horses seem in good order.
Great.
Well taken care of.
Do you want to cover? You want to just split it now between us, and then we'll get back with everybody once we can.
That sounds good.
All right, it's 165 each then. 155 each.
All right.
The 310 gold total for everything, right?
Yes.
Wait, was that cart included?
Oh, sorry, no, plus the cart, so 340 altogether.
Okay. I thought you had said like the cart was so much, and then you added the horses.
Yes, you're
and then
correct.
tossed
You're
blankets
correct.
in for 310. Okay.
So 340 altogether.
340. Got it. So 170 for each of us.
Okay.
15 more. I have to click this up arrow 175 times. So hold on 1 second.
You don't have to. I'm pretty sure you can just put the number in.
Oh my God! Computers are magic. Okay.
No, they're not.
Great. And you said the guy up there might have another riding horse we could get?
Yeah, maybe quite a few.
Great. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for your business. Just remember, if you ever need another horse, come back in about a year or so. I'm going to have to get more.
Okay. Or we'll go to the guy up the street. That's,
I'm gonna have to get more.
You
Gonna have
all,
to wait for baby's age.
And he walks up the street and buys some horses for cheaper, and then comes back.
You'll hook up the 2 draft horses to the cart. They were able to carry a pretty big load with just the both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of walk the 2 riding horses up the road.
Well, we'll put one of them in the cart.
I'm imagining like Lego, like the Lego horses. The cart.
A horse sitting there with the reins, just confused.
He threw in complimentary saddles on those riding horses, by the way. So,
Oh.
you get up to the way and come across a half orc who's kind of sitting out front. He's just kind of whittling right now. It's cold still. He's kind of like, you can see he's got a cup of coffee next to him, and he sees you approaching. He goes, "Oi, what do you want?"
Well, we'd like to buy a riding horse, please.
All right, I got one. Just one?
Yeah, I think just one.
What's wrong with your voice?
Nothing. This is what I sound like.
I don't like it.
Would you prefer we found elsewhere to buy the horse?
Oh God, I'd prefer we all just keep our talking to a minimum. And he stands up.
They both have terrible voices.
That's why we let them go alone.
I just imagine all this to the side, like, do you accept credit cards? Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
He walks to the stable and he goes, "Got 3 riding horses there. Take your pick."
Do any of those riding horses look better than the others?
Roll an investigation check.
Ew. Do I get advantage because I'm rich? Had horses when I was young?
Sure.
Yeah!
Yay! Dipping into that backstory somewhat.
Ben's like, whatever, I'll pick my battles. Sure, take advantage on investigating a fucking horse.
Well, that advantage gave me a 6 instead of a 5 roll, so give me a second on calculating this.
I was at a 16.
So you know much better.
No, I don't. Well, I don't know fuck all about horses. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
all
even
right.
roll.
Probably.
All right, so I have a 10 then.
Well, like Aldous, you would notice like one of the horses is definitely like more muscular than the others.
Okay, great.
He works
With that investigation roll, Grimald, I think you know what you really focus on is, yeah, Aldous is looking at this really muscular one, but you know she's just a mare, and there's the other mare, but they've got this one horse, this one bronco with just these big ass balls on them. Like you need 2 hands for these things, and you're like, this is a horse.
Now this
Oh, why?
That's a real thing that horse aficionados like. I'm not fucking with
I
you.
understand. We don't have to go into detail about how we go to bathroom. I mean, I don't. I'm a robot.
I'm gonna be like, I would like that one, please.
I like the big ball.
The
one.
mare?
Yeah.
But Aldous, hear me out.
Yes.
Do you see those balls?
I wanted to hear it in your voice so bad. Oh, so good.
When you say 2 hands, I mean like Furbolg hands as well? Is it like how big?
Just 2 elven hands. Your Furbolg hands would be like 1.5. Like you got it.
Wait, is it 2 hands per ball? Because that's kind of.
So wait, like you're holding one, the other one's kind of dangling off a little
This
bit.
is what Quinn wants. Quinn, this entertains you.
You kind of have to do the David Bowie
Thank you,
labyrinth thing to keep them both in your hand at the same time. So, you know.
Help me.
The half orc is like looking at both of you. He's just like. So.
Well, I mean, I don't think it would be bad if we had another horse, but I mean, honestly, the one that's real muscular, it seems to me to be the one we should go for.
Okay, I don't disagree, but we should keep those balls in mind for the future.
Do not back down on these balls.
I don't think I will ever be able to get them out of my memory.
Assert yourself, Grimald. You want those balls.
I gotta go. Wait, why did we end really when when Ben disconnected earlier? Is this all just a bit now?
Yeah, it's all just a bit. We're just hanging out,
Oh, thank God.
talking about horse balls.
All right.
Daily conversations. I'm gonna buy the. I would like to purchase the mare.
All right. 80 gold.
Sounds great.
Hold on. Did Quinn just tip that? Did he tip the,
Yes.
the horse balls? He tipped the horse balls. Yeah, you know that's a thing you have to do in equestrianism. You got to tip the horse balls.
We really need more ball work on our stream, honestly.
No, a lot
Yeah,
more.
that's,
Yeah,
that's what
Sal-
we've been missing.
All right.
Ball control. Yeah.
You exchange the 80 gold, Aldous, and he takes.
Well, I'm gonna do. Do we do 40 and 40, Grimald, or are you buying the big balls?
Okay. Oh, god damn it. I literally almost instinctually asked the question of, how are the balls on the horses we already bought?
They're mares.
Thank you for putting me in that mindset.
They're both mares, so
So, non-existent.
non-existent.
Oh.
Ooh, that's not good.
All right. You know, you did tell me that I had to focus on it, so... How much for that one?
He looks over. He's like 70.
Done.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Like,
I'm
all
just
right.
gonna end up spending an extra 70 on a fucking horse I don't need.
35.
I was waiting until it got a little colder to, but yeah, I could do it for you now for about extra 20 gold.
Wait, yeah, Grimald. I don't know if we want a pregnant horse during this adventure.
Oh,
it's
but
not.
maybe.
It's not just that. These guys. Well, they make them fairly aggressive. It's just the way horses are.
Okay.
Ben, you did
Can I
this.
roll about my knowledge of that and see if he's, like, if it's true?
No, yeah, it is. It's a true thing.
Oh,
It's a true thing. Castrating a horse makes it less bucking.
oh my god.
Okay, so Matt, very against this. Grimald, yes, please.
I mean,
Yes,
Mitch,
Let
Mitch
this
killed a
mistake
chicken.
happen.
Mitch killed a chicken, so let's just keep this rolling.
happening right now.
We're castrating a horse. Grimald is gonna watch as this half-orc castrates a horse.
So half of our viewers just left because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
they're
no, I'm
vegetarians.
serious. Like, we're at 7 viewers now, guys. You can't do this. So anyway, this is obviously every session has a portion where we talk about horse.
Thank you, Quinn.
Oh, of course.
The half-orc does his business, returning the horse to you. He's like, all right, be easy on him now. And
He just went through some shit.
passes him off. He goes, now I could throw in some saddles for extra 10 gold apiece.
Well, we did just buy 2 horses. Can you include blankets with that too?
Roll persuasion.
26, Barber.
Ew, that's
Saddles and blankets for 10 gold apiece, sure.
Fair.
Can you throw in some blankets?
Done. We'll each pay 10 for our.
Sounded like Fran Drescher there for a second.
Can we get a coupon for a free detailing too?
Somebody's gotta clip the last 15 minutes of this stream. Like,
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
seriously, this is fucking history right here.
He,
Title it recap video so everyone clicks on it thinking they'll, catch up, and it's just us talking about horse balls for 15 minutes.
All right. With these horses now in tow, you head back to the clinic as the sun has risen just during your walk, as you had to get up early to make sure you got these horses in time to get started for your day. The rest of you come back. Or the rest of you arrive at the clinic to see Aldous and Grimald arriving with 4 horses and 4 horses and 2 more carrying a cart behind them.
I thought it was 5 because they
5.
got 3.
Oh, it's
they got
5.
3
Yeah,
at
you're
1
right.
and
You're
2
right.
at
Yeah, you're right. 5 horses and 2 carrying a draft behind them.
Horse inside the cart.
and an empty cart.
An empty cart.
Great. Where are the supplies?
We have a horse. What supplies? We have the horses. You said to go buy horses.
Well, yeah, we need food for the horses
And food for us.
Yeah, and camping supplies.
Well, we
and-
bought the horses. What did you do?
We finished the clinic.
Did you not buy food for the horses though at the stable that would sell the food for the horses?
Wait, I thought we were just doing the good berry thing.
Oh no, I said we should get them oats and some carrots, perhaps.
I don't know anything about horses. Man. I told you I'm just excited to ride them. I don't know what they eat.
I can go get some camping
Why don't we hunt?
supplies.
Why don't we hunt?
Yes,
for the
is there like an LL Bean or a Bass Pro Shop around here
my
that we
God.
can go and get some camping
You
supplies?
can get some feed and get some rations for the from the market. The question is how much rations are you gonna get? Number one, and the
God,
same
we're
thing
actually
for the.
doing rations.
Oh yes, you are.
So, Aldous, no offense, but do you guys like ride seahorses?
I already made
No,
that joke.
I said that earlier. They're little. We don't ride seahorses, you know?
I'm sorry. I was fucking dying of laughter earlier. Maybe there wasn't enough blood in my brain.
So it takes like a team of them to pull you.
One day of
Like a
rations
sled.
is 5 silver. You will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not including Zook or Dozer. So that is 3.5 gold per day. How many?
Okay. How do we know how long the journey is or no?
He had told you he told you how many days walk it was.
It's like 5 days. Isn't that what he said?
I could tell you again if you just stand by for a moment. He said if you go straight off the road and southwest, it will be like the moment you leave. Sorry, stand by.
Stand by what? We're all sitting.
I wonder how mad Cyrus would be if I just killed him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days walk, so that's 2.5 days by horse. But with the snow, it still would probably slow them down a bit, so bank on 3 to 4 days of travel.
Let's do like 2 weeks worth of rations just to be safe.
Okay, so
Good idea.
2.5 gold per day for all of you, or 3.5 gold per day for all of you for 2 weeks. That's 3.5 times 14. Math person.
On April.
49?
49 gold. Who's paying it?
I'll pay it.
No,
And
just
then
let me keep paying so we can divvy it all up later.
that's fine. And then camping supplies, just some tarps, some tents if they have them.
You can get a 2-person tent for 2 gold.
Does anyone have any camping supplies? What is? I mean, I don't know if any. I would assume no, just because everyone lived in the city.
I got a bedroll. That's it.
Yeah,
I
I have
never
a,
really planned to leave the city.
It's fair.
I don't even think I have a bedroll.
I have Sinrig has a tinder box and some stuff to set up like fires and all that, but regular
yeah, I've got
camp
a tin
stuff.
box too. Candles.
Is
I
there
have
like
a mess kit.
Okay, so we have some supplies. So mostly I'll be looking for basics, tents, like I said.
The most they have are 2-person tents, which you can get for 2 gold apiece.
We all just buy a tent.
You can also each just get your own if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm not sharing with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my own tent.
So
What-
two
What
gold.
do
to
horse
so.
tents cost?
That's what the blankets are for.
Oh, and food for the horses. I'll get some oats, some carrots, rations for horses. I don't know.
Not sure if they ever thought of that. We'll say it costs like half of what a person costs. So,
Implying that horses eat less than a person, or
No, that they're half the size.
It's
Not as expensive.
Clearly.
I was thinking that it just implies that it's not as like good. But if you want to play that, yeah, sure. 1 gold a piece per day for the horses. So no, we'll say 2 silver per day for rations for horses. So if you want to get, you have
28
6.
silver.
You have 7 horses, right?
28 silver apiece.
28 silver apiece for 7 horses. So
5 riding, 2 draft.
28 times 7.
2 draft, 5 bottled.
Math, the fun part of D&D.
196.
So 19 gold and 6 silver.
Cool.
Finally, if you need a bedroll,
Actually, yeah, I do. I don't.
Have one of those.
you can pick one of those up for 1 gold. And
Yeah, I need one.
oh,
Yeah, I need one too. I don't know.
you can pick a bedroll up for 1 gold, and you can
This is awkward.
also get a blanket for 5 silver.
Oh, so when Saru's fell out of the blanket I wrapped it in, did it cut a hole in it?
No, it just kind of like slid out slowly.
Okay.
So
Then I still have my blanket.
if you want a blanket, you can get 1 for 5 silver. All of that can easily be gotten in District 11, so no big deal there.
Okay, I need a bedroll and a blanket.
Or 1 electrum.
Cause I'm a poor.
Were you doing the tents too, Mike, or are we all doing individual?
You buy your own tent if you want it. I didn't buy everybody's tent.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't buy everybody's tent. I didn't buy the horse feed.
I don't think I need a tent.
If
Oh.
you
How much-
if you decide you want to share a tent with someone, just sort that out between them.
So here's my question: do we like? Is there an advantage to having a tent or a disadvantage to not having a tent?
Well, it's winter.
Yeah, it's
Decide
the difference
that-
of sleeping outside or inside in
Okay.
the winter.
I will be considering it winter. So if you're out sleeping in the elements during a winter night, you're gonna
If I
take
have
some
resistance
penalties.
to cold, am I going to be okay?
Yeah, I mean everyone should be okay as long as you have the proper tools. But yeah.
I have resistance to cold, though. So am I going to be... I'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe we should get a few extra horses in case we have to cut them open and climb inside them.
You could probably use their balls for heat.
We can't!
Like
He
space
cut
eaters.
them off! He
God
cut
damn
them
it.
off!
Damn it!
Material possession.
And I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
So okay. So how much is a tent then? My character
1
just doesn't
gold.
like carrying things that she doesn't need.
Well, you could throw it in the cart if you need to.
No, I mean she doesn't like having material possessions that she doesn't need.
Mm.
She doesn't care about material things.
It'll cost you a gold for a tent.
But she
Okay.
doesn't want to share a tent with someone else.
Yeah.
Yes,
Y'all are
because
fucking creepy. You just talked about horse balls for 15 minutes.
You weren't there.
If you had seen them, you would understand.
Oh, that's you got to clip that.
I want to buy a iron pot to make some stew with as
Mark
well.
the time. Like
You gonna buy an iron
3
pot?
hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I
give or
can keep it in the
take.
cart, but just some stuff to make. Like I can cook for everyone and make like stews and
The
you know
mess
what I mean,
kit that
stews
you
and stuff.
have, if you
Alright,
have a
2
mess
gold.
kit, that's what that is.
The mess kit doesn't come with an iron pot though. That's a separate thing.
A skillet.
It says it can be used as a cooking pan, but alright.
It's not a pot.
But I want to make a big batch of stew. What?
Alright, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Or like a thick soup than a name, really.
Do I just add this stuff into my equipment then?
Alright, so
Yes.
this is going to be dicey,
Ha!
Grimald, because we split those costs of the horses, and so now things are wonky.
Do they only have 2-person tent on? D&D
Unsplit
Beyond?
them?
Me and Grimald did, instead of just like having one of us buy them all. That would have been smart. Because everybody owes $63.75 for the horses.
How much?
63 gold and 75
That's-
copper.
Yeah, or 63 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Or
Oh.
6 platinum, 3 gold, 7 silver, and 1 electrum.
I
don't
think
know.
you're messing it up now.
All I have is Electrum, so what would it be in that?
2 per gold. So whatever.
That's like
is
having
5
nothing
per
but
gold.
$2 bills.
No except Electrum.
All I have is Dogecoin. Is that acceptable?
How much am I getting?
You are
How much am I getting?
getting rid of 63 gold, 7 silver, and 5 copper.
All right.
And then, Matt, you and I have to figure out how much we're adding back into our coffers right now, and I'm going to try to do that while y'all talk about everything else.
Horse balls.
So as you all gathered all of your equipment, loaded up the horses, loaded up the cart, actually looking like you're going somewhere. I think for the first time in any game we've ever done. You all kind of...
Sorry. Wait. No, this is important.
Mhm.
Does everyone have winter clothes, right? Everyone has, like, sturdy, warm clothes?
We mentioned that everyone got winter clothes over the month-long break because it turned into winter. So, yes, you all have warm clothes that you're in for now.
I don't know if I need warm clothes because
you should check on that. Check if you're affected by the elements or not.
I mean, I don't have cold resistance, so yeah.
Well, Bill, did you fix the icing issue?
That's a good one.
What icing?
That was good.
Matt, you're gonna add back in.
I don't get it.
You're gonna add back in 186 gold,
Iron Man joke.
2 silver, and 5 copper. And so that will pay. You have paid your portion, but you got your money back for everybody else.
This is the most this is my favorite part of D&D. Like, fuck all.
This is my least favorite part of D&D.
This is the first time we've done rations.
I know.
Oh,
What could I possibly have planned for all of you?
Something.
Okay, but I didn't really eat the appetizer, so.
Do I have to mark down how many rations I have now?
Yeah, guys, I didn't have anything to drink. I really didn't.
I had water the whole time, so I just don't get why I have to.
It's just easier if we just split the check.
Yeah, but
no, but like.
All right. April had an actual question, guys. Yeah.
How many rations do I need to have now?
You have 2 weeks worth of rations, so that's 14. Is the actual quantity?
Because I already have 1 ration.
So now you have 15 rations.
But I already had 2 rations.
So now you have 16 rations. Just add 14.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And every night you guys sleep, you'll eat one of those. So, all right.
Well, I actually don't need rations, I guess. Well, I got extras for anyone that needs them.
Okay.
You all.
Zane just started keto, so are these keto friendly?
You will not survive. Take it from me. I've always thought if the apocalypse comes, I have to drop keto, and that's just a terrible feeling.
I do. How do you see that? It said I have 1 day ration.
Yeah, but go down.
Okay, so
Yeah,
as he's helping her.
24 now?
Yeah, I only needed 4 rations. I didn't need that
Oh.
many. There's a quantity number next to the rations 1 day. For everybody looking at your inventory, make sure you check that quantity number.
Yeah, I already have like a
Because I just needed 4, so I'm going to sell back the other ones. How much are rations? 5 silver.
No, they are
Fine.
2 gold apiece, I believe, right?
So it says 5 silver.
Oh,
for 1
okay.
day.
All right.
Pretty sure we spent time down in like
5 silver,
Oldroth and all, where
It's
we
2
didn't really
pounds.
figure out rations, so we should probably just say we're starting anew.
It's okay. So you are whatever he wants. If he wants to keep it to a certain number, that's fine. I'm good with it. I trust you guys to keep your own bookkeeping.
Trying.
So
Always a bad idea.
you all load up
The IRS told me.
and begin riding the horses out, making your way to the gate. Who's on a horse? Who's on a cart?
I would like
I've never ridden a horse before, so I'm probably not on a fucking horse.
I'm on a horse.
I'll drive the carriage or the cart or whatever.
I'm gonna be sitting on the cart. Varis is, yeah.
Oh, I'm riding a horse.
Cart. Oh.
So raise your hand if you're riding. You cannot ride a horse. You need a draft horse dozer.
Just kidding.
So you can ride one of the cart horses. So raise your hand if you're riding a horse. That's Grimald, Demetrius, Aldous. There are 2 more to be ridden.
And uncomfortable Zane, maybe?
Could I?
There are 2 more.
I just didn't know if I was too big as well.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're like a big dude, but that doesn't mean a large riding horse couldn't take you.
All right, so you get
I
up
don't know,
on
maybe
one.
we bought too many fucking horses. I don't know. I don't know.
With
Okay?
Grimald's
horse.
With
You have to have an
Grimald's
extra
help,
horse.
you get up Zane very carefully onto this horse. It's a terrifying experience.
I
As
will
you
ride if no one else will.
There is a 5th one, and it's
Joe?
either you or Joe, and Joe says no. So
I mean, we could always use the last horse for all the water clocks.
I will ride the horse then.
And Varis gets up on his. You all ride out as Dozer guides the draft horses carrying the cart. And you all make your way to the gate.
Woo! I rolled a 10 on animal handling. I don't think I fall off.
And as you make your way to the gate, you all hear a shouting. A sharp shout.
Don't even get out of the city.
Coming from behind. Hey! Behind you, you see a small gnome riding a mastiff toward all of you as you realize you were leaving without saying anything to Zook.
Zook!
You motherfuckers! And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Dead on. Dead on. Holy shit.
Because Seth will be back next week. So
I thought for a second that we were going to start an encounter. After all of that, we wouldn't even make it out of the city.
Seriously.
Yeah, I was gonna cry.
No.
Fucking Carney just shows up and wants to fight with us.
Just firebombs us, burns all of our rations, our cart, everything, kills all of our horses.
No, I'm sorry we ended up leaving for 10 minutes and then coming back for 30, but I don't want to move forward any further without Seth here, and because I know he's gonna come be here soon. So he'll be here next week. We'll finally have Zook back. We'll have a full party, I think, for the first time in a while.
I miss Zook so much.
And you all will figure out how to make your way to a lake. It's gonna be so exciting. There's gonna be survival checks. There's gonna be figuring out what direction you're going. There's gonna be listening and smelling for things, and maybe even hunting animals if you decide you're sick of. Oh my God, guys! It's gonna be nonstop rolls and math all day.
I'm just gonna fast travel.
Ranger.
I just click the next place and fast travel.
Yeah, but if you haven't been to that destination yet, you can't fast travel there.
Yep, it's true. You gotta go there.
I'd like to click the button and fast travel.
Sorry.
Can we just download a mod so we can just fast travel immediately?
Yeah.
April's like, is it still off the table for Joe to kill herself?
Because Zook hasn't been here. I'm very curious to see how Zook feels about going to a person called the Lady of Pain. That's what I'm curious about.
Lady
should not
He's
judge.
gonna vote that I kill myself.
You know, there's a
so.
lot of
you don't know his
there
kinks.
is a lot of hate about the lady, and you guys don't know anything about her. So I just need you to calm down.
My character's frustrated because nobody is allowing her to make the choice about her life. That is what my character is frustrated.
Well, your choice is to kill yourself, so they're intervening.
It's a stupid choice.
They're doing things good friends do, but
you can make your own choices just as long as they're not stupid.
Been saying that for years.
But it's very. But it should be said that is also a very serious topic, and I'm glad that we're broaching that area. So for anyone who is watching and who feels some of the same misery that Joe might feel, don't forget to reach out to your friends. Reach out to us. We're here as well. That's we laugh about it sometimes, and because we're all friends and we know we're okay, but also like some people aren't actually okay. So if you're not okay, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to have friends make decisions for you if you feel like you can't. So don't feel that you're alone, because you're not. You're here. You at least have us at the very least, and we'll do whatever we can. So that give you horse balls.
Wait! Donkey balls.
So without any further ado, we will end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't know when we're meeting in person yet, but I hope it's soon. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Everyone, all together, wear your masks.
Yeah.
We can't do all together on Zoom. So wear your masks.
Oreo refuses.
He's the worst. And don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Bye.